Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream here on the twitch.tv / the Xisuma. It is the very first live stream from Hermitcraft of season 11. Oh my god, 11. Oh yeah, hi. Hi. I had a little bit of a skin change. That might be my thumbnail for the second channel. just that. Bananas in chat from Decana Heaven, Blue Raven, Ender Void Wolf, Chimera, Forgil, Expelled Winter. Some familiar names. Good to see you all here. And yeah, it just kind of dawned on me, right? Like the way I usually do this is like the Doom Guy skin merges with the face, and we didn't do that. Like this was kind of last minute, the skin stuff for me. Anyway, let me explain to you what we're going to do on this live stream today. That being said, we don't have to stick to this if shenanigans are afoot. But this area right here is the farming area. We need like a good vantage point. I decided that I wasn't going to really like put any effort into what we're doing here until the first stream. So we're going to go and clear... Oh, this is new. I think this is that path that Jen was talking about. I kind of had... I had an idea to connect it up to mine, but anyway, it doesn't matter. This is kind of actually like the natural border of my area. So we're going to go and chop down all the trees, right? All of them. Hata! Hata! Need to do a little bit. Oh, there's builds. There's builds on the horizon. When we get up here, you can see that like there's this big flat area. We're going to take it over and we're going to make it look decent. Which is probably something I should have done before. I probably should have prepped for that idea because I could have started doing it straight away. There's this thing in Minecraft when you begin a new world where you do stuff temporarily and then they get a little too locked in. Like this sugar farm could easily get a little too locked in. You know what I mean? So we want to avoid doing that. And what we're going to do with the farming area is make it look good. And then when we build big and proper farms for stuff, we kind of change... you know, like pull some of that stuff out of the area once it's got a proper farm elsewhere. But then if it stays for a long time, it doesn't matter. It's part of the area. It's part of the look. You didn't even know season 11 was starting and now there's a castle. Yeah. That's how it goes, right? That's how it goes. You literally just finished watching the first episode. Lucifin, welcome. Great timing. Very well done. I mean, that is a great time. You know, finish watching that, come over here. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. The HC 11 logo in the clouds is your favorite detail so far. I know where it starts, and it's based on when the client loads and logs. Actually, they changed that for multiplayer. Anyway, it'll come across this direction. Like above Scar's base. I actually, by the way, I guess I can tell you now, I added that because I wanted Scar to spot it. I don't think Scar was the person who spotted it. I just had him in mind for some reason. I feel like it would like really confuse Scar. I can just sort of imagine that reaction of like a wonderment, amazement, but then not being sure if like it's a trick or something. I just thought Scar would have the reaction. I think who discovered it and mentioned it? I think I know it was false, but how did you all learn? You watched Tango's first episode. Awesome. I haven't watched Tango's yet. I've only watched Joel's the whole way through, and I watched a bit of someone else's as well. I really enjoyed Joel's editing. He is a man with like a constant streak of like fun and humor that comes through, and I really like that about him. He's got a really funny sort of goofy sense of humor, which if you know my sense of humor is just kind of silly and goofy as well. But like it doesn't come out of me in that kind of way. So when I watch him, I kind of get inspired to like bring a little more comedy to my videos, but it doesn't happen. It just doesn't cross my mind when I'm doing stuff, basically. I kind of want this book, by the way. I forget what it's for that. I want to put unbreaking and mending on the axe. That would be really nice. I've only got 2 mending books here. Bell on the T, thank you so much for 85 months. Appreciate the support. Coming in with a resub there. Pumpkin Bunny here for 8 months. You're getting to catch a stream for the first time in forever. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Another JT here for 101 months. Here's to a great new season of Hermitcraft. Thanks so much, my dude. Mumbo is appreciating your humor in his video. Oh, I watched Mumbo's episode as well. And yeah, he said I was like unintentionally funny. And like, it's because I'm like quite a neurotic person, but I'm also like very organized, but then very forgetful. And so those three become like a perfect combination for stuff like inventing hide and seek or starting a new season and coming up with a plan for the next one. That's where I think that comes from. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't want to like do stuff too mindlessly. We need to think. I guess we'll have people tuning in, so we'll be saying hello. We'll start with some discussion and do something simple. Actually, we're just going to start chopping down trees on the right hand side of where this path that's been created is, because this will be our little area right here, which we're going to take over. And I want it to be big. I feel, in fact, I've done some research. My feelings are backed by research. Oh my god, can you imagine if we did that on the internet more? Like, oh, I have an opinion. Let me do some research. No, this is just how I feel. Okay, I did some research. It ain't just a feeling, right? I reckon, roughly speaking, we are spread out about twice as much as last season. Just on average, you know, just a like rough idea kind of thing. If that is true, then I feel like my builds, I'm going to try and spread it out more. I'm going to try and make it cover more terrain so that we feel closer together. But I'm just one person, so I'm making an impact that's like 1/25. As I say it, I realize it's just really silly. But anyway, you know, that's why I kind of want to maximize this space here, because we're kind of far away from other people in this little spot. But yeah, we got hype. We got hype train thing happening. Oh, hype train. The train go by, the hype go up. Peeps, the hype train unlocks an actual train that I ride on, you know. If you're wondering what I'm doing right now, it's because the leaves are connected to a tree with the thing, and I want it all to decay because I'm just a sucker like that. Let me read these noises. I keep looking to my right and I'm getting further and further behind. Yeah, we got Cassie Cat coming in, subscribing. 3 piglets in a coat for 29 months. SSS Steph here for 4. Becca with the gifted subs. Always you, Becca, isn't it? Thank you so much, Becca. I really appreciate it again. Supporting our community here. Sea Drag, Diddy Moss Ducks, Iman Illusion, Ryle 21, Wildflower Hill. You've been gifted subs. Do we have a Wainbow in chat? Do we have a Wild Wainbow? For my moderators chatting on the other screen, if you remember that thing that we do, actually, is it possible to do it? Didn't we try to do it last time and it turned out I was in the wrong Minecraft version, so maybe we can't? Anyway, let me know. Let me know if it's possible or not. Wainbow is in chat, so you know what I'm talking about. 4Gil, 67 months, thank you so much. An earlier stream that you can catch. Yes, doing one earlier today. Like, things just worked out that I could eat a little earlier, and then that meant, hey, do you know what? I can stream and still play a bit of guitar later. So for me, like every day, there needs to be a bit of guitar, a bit of music. Like it's just my ultimate unwind. And even though like I don't really need to unwind from anything, I feel like I need that every day. And I've been on the grind this week, prepping for this season of Hermitcraft. So you know, keeping that like what they call it, the work-life balance thing. It's more like the play balance. It's like I got to balance my playing Minecraft with my playing guitar. Yo, these noises, man, they don't stop coming in. They don't stop coming in. Sharu Manaru, thank you ever so much for 72 months. New season, new shenanigans. Looking forward to all the new fun. Awesome, my dude. I'm glad you are. I am too. Everstaru coming in with a dono. Season 11 hype. Woo. First name butcher of the season. Everstaru. I'm just going to let it stay like that. I'm not even going to go look and change it, my dude. You know, the names are just the names. Embrace it, love it. You know. Also, well, I can't press it yet because the other one's running. You'll get another animation, don't you worry. Oh my god, that is a gorgeous cup of hot tea. Warming my hands, warming my body. Yo, Crown Me, thank you so much for 3 months. May School 128, 2 stacks of subscriptions. That's incredible. It's Jens coming in for 29 months. Chaotic 1988 here for 6. Can't wait to see what season 11 brings. Thanks again for the pizza recipe. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my dude. I love it. I need to have it again sometime. It's been a couple of weeks. You call it defragging? Yo, I went and saw a band play in London. They're called Master Boot Record. And they had all this, like, old school MS-DOS stuff, like CRT monitors on stage and, like, a big screen showing off the old install screens and setting up Windows 3.11, and then it showed a bunch of games from the 90s, like Magic Carpet. And I was just like, yo, this is some nostalgia right here. Dang, this is my childhood I'm seeing. And then at the end of the show, they had the defragging screen. And I was like, I remember this. I remember defragging my hard drive. I remember that was the thing you had to do. And then at some point in time, they got smart. And they was like, why don't we have this thing just, like, do that slowly in the background while you're not doing anything else on your PC? And now no one ever says, oh, have you defragged your hard drive? Like, Windows just does that now. And then some of you are like, what's defragging your hard drive, X? Are you mad? Why are you trying to defrag it? That sounds dodgy. Yo, Funky Capybara, thank you ever so much for 12 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Watching us playing on the LPMT server. That's awesome. That is indeed awesome. We got Trev138 here for 2 months. Spotted coming in with a subscription. Funky Capybara here for 12 months. Studying at uni, able to catch a stream. You weren't able to catch a stream for the last few months. Well, glad to have you now, my dude. Maddie Goody. Oh, yeah, we just read that one, right? Maddie Goody, thank you for 13 months. Decana Heaven coming in with some gifted subs. Legolas, Valley Vega, Emmy, Phantom Phoebe, Edster71, and Winnie T. Ford, the one, the only, the legendary, with 92 months of resubscribing. That's amazing, Winnie. Thank you so much. Glad to have you here. Oh my god, mouth burps. That tea is making my my belly rumble from all the food. Cooked myself my my classic venison stew. Always enjoy that one. It's a good meal. It's a good meal. Brooksy96, thank you for the 91 months. Much appreciated. Apparently you're on level 5 hype trade. Look, I've still got to play this animation. We're just rocking up on a bunch of crazy animations today. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. You love how so much nostalgia is based on what was, at the time, pretty monotonous, but it seems so novel looking back. The internet taking even over 1 minute just to turn on seems alien for lots of younger folks, but that was just how you lived. Yeah, I was getting annoyed at the Spotify app on my phone because every time you try to do something on it, it takes like 30 seconds to like figure itself out and then be like, oh, here you go, have a look at this album. And then you like play that song and it'll play like 30 seconds later. And then I was like, hang on a minute, like I remember CDs, you had to look. You had to browse. You had to be like, what's in, okay, let's take this one out of the case. Let's put that in the CD player. Like, but I never complained. Like, what's happening here? What's happening? I love that slower pace. I miss it. I feel like the faster pace is just too much stimulus for the brain. Slower pace can be good too. It can be good too. Tesla, thank you so much for 18 months. Are we up? What hype level are we on? 5? Okay, I'm trying to catch up. X, are you going to slowly age your copper skin as the season goes on? Not slowly. It'll probably age faster than you expect because the copper arc is not going to be that long. However, you know, I might discover more little project ideas and stuff to do. Generally, the scope of what you can do is kind of limited, but I want to apply it to a couple of things. And once we've done that, it's sort of then like, if you keep doing this, you'll be spinning your wheels. You'll just be sort of reusing the same ideas. So I'm kind of hoping I discover a couple of things along the way. But otherwise, we've got like, I think about 8 projects that we're going to do, focusing on the copper. And then it's like, then we move on, you know? You love that the suit is going to age. Me too. I'm really looking forward to being like a fully oxidized copper golem now. Because I think it's going to look super adorable and cute. Are there any plans for the Mushroom Island? I don't have any plans for the Mushroom Island. I got no plans. You're going to try the pizza next week? You might not find the seasoning. I've had quite a few comments about that. I guess the Schwartz thing is maybe not available. It's quite common here. Like, you go to the spice rack in a store and like they usually have the Schwartz brand. So, you know. Right, people, thank you so much for your amazing support. You know that I love doing this. You know that I love streaming. And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I am going to take a moment to drink tea and just watch the next one because I think it's been a minute since we've had level 5. So I'm kind of curious as to how this one looks. Kind of forgot, you know. I'm a YouTuber too. Oh yeah, that's right. That's technically true, I guess. That is a lot of coal. I'm rocking a lot of coal right there. Hopefully the pizza will redeem the Bovril experience. Oh, did you not like the Bovril? To be fair, like Bovril's a bit hit and miss. When we talked about that, I don't think I was exactly like raving about it. I love it, but it was with Zedaf, wasn't it? Zedaf loves a good Bovril as well. I think if you're British and you've stood on a cold terrace at a football match, like Bovril, that makes Bovril better. Being out watching football on a cold, windy Tuesday night. So Xisuma level 4. Level 5 is... Oh, he's shaking his bum. Yeah, we've seen this one before. It's Camel and Sniffzuma. Yo, I gotta make a note. I gotta make a note. There was something perfect about that. I'm gonna just make a little note. For after stream, that'll make total sense to me, and I'll go do a thing, and I'll be like, ah, yeah, that's why we do that. Okay, right. Did I enjoy hanging out with the Minecraft boys? Seems like such a fun bunch. Oh, I wouldn't think of them as the Minecraft boys, but they're all Minecrafters now, I guess. To me, Minecraft will be like, you know, the classic pre-Hermitcraft SMP. That's how I always think of it. But yeah, those guys are on Minecraft. I love hanging out with those guys. Hoping to do some Peak. There's a new Peak update. I reckon I'm going to be streaming... Well, I know I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. I've been planning on that for a while. Monday evening stream. Might be doing something with another hermit. Haven't figured it out yet, though. Tuesday, we might be doing a Hermits Helping Hermits thing. Just got to coordinate that. So maybe Wednesday? Maybe Wednesday? Like, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Apparently, Jem said to ban her. Did she say it in chat? No. If she wants banning, I'll do it. For the lols. Got to ask in chat, though. Hi, Xisuma. Thanks for your hard work setting up the logistics for the season. There was hard work, but also, you know, there's other people like May School, for example, putting in a lot of effort to make this all happen as well. So, you know, there's a bunch of us behind the scenes doing our bit. I'm happy to be a cog in that machine, like making this thing. Look, I've done this for such a long time, right? You know, I've lived the dream, so to speak. It was at one point in time, it was my absolute dream to be like, oh my god, I want to play on an SMP and make videos, and it happened, and then it happened for longer than I ever thought. So like, I'm just kind of living in the age now where, wow, I can't believe I get to still do this, and like, hey, what can I do to make sure this keeps going for other people, right? So I am more than happy to put in that time and effort, you know? More than happy. Right. We keep chopping. I need all of this wood for another project, so it works out pretty well that we're taking down all these trees. Season 10 is the first season you're going to be able to watch as it's coming out and you're looking forward to it. Oh, dude, Season 10's finished. I'm sorry to disappoint, my dude. It's all done and dusted. It's over. Sorry, dude. Why do I still use chopper? It's getting a bit worn out, this chopper. Like, we need to put some mending on it, which we have, so that might not be too difficult. I'm looking at my facebar, and it feels like I'm seeing Wells and Gem are, like, close to each other. Oh, they're, like, right over there. Should we go say hello? There's no reason we shouldn't. Like, I cannot think of a reason why not to. Plus, if I want to do... we don't have much sugarcane. I need to get more XP, I think.
Like Lost in the Woods or something like that?
Oh, Zuma's here.
Hi!
I don't think I played it. Hi, Zuma!
How's it going?
Zuma, I'm pathing through your base.
I know! You put the path in the perfect place.
Are you okay with it here?
Yeah, it's awesome. It goes right past, like, where I'm gonna do all my farming area, so it's pretty perfectly positioned at the moment.
Okay. Awesome. Love that. You can adjust it to however suits your needs.
X,
Sweet.
I have a question for you.
Hi!
I know Mumbo built a skeleton spawner farm.
Yes.
Do you know where it is?
I do. It's...
Could you show
Boom.
me? Because I am desperately in need of bones.
Oh, skeleton! Dude.
Yeah.
You said Mumbo built a farm, and I immediately thought of the other one.
Yeah, he built the zombie one, but then he also built one that was like a zombie and skeleton farm, and that he said you... Or maybe it wasn't the one that...
I'll show you this one.
It might be on top of the cherry
I know
hill,
about,
guys.
I do know about this one over here.
Okay.
But I was looking for the one that does skeletons.
Should we go scout for it then?
I think
Like,
up there.
It can't be
Watch
too
that
far
thing.
away, right? Also, have the two of you seen what I've done up here? Okay, just follow me. It'll only take a moment.
Show it off. I'm
Okay.
streaming, by the way.
That's cool. That's
You
cool.
are too. That's great.
I am also streaming, so like spoilers
I
everywhere.
just looked at tab.
Just have a little wander through here. That's all you need to do.
Ooh, I love it.
What's that guy doing?
Oh, the little guy!
Yeah!
Little
It's so good.
guys.
Except one of them's missing. What?
They look like they're mining.
Is he missing or
They're
just-
so
That is
cool.
so 100% what they're supposed to look like they're doing down here. Plus, they're in a mine shaft.
Awesome, X.
It's good.
It's
Wait,
super
this
cool.
guy's acting funny too. What's he doing? Oh, he doesn't have an item.
Hey, X, what are you doing with all these golems?
That's top secret. I can't tell you. Oh yeah, don't mind them. That's just my family hanging out. Have you noticed? Have you noticed the skin change?
No, yeah, it was the first thing I noticed when I logged on today because I have to look at you on the locator bar constantly.
Yeah, it's like, oh look, there's a copper golem down there now.
You look adorable.
Thank you. It's so cute, isn't it?
Yeah,
I love them.
Copper golems are cute.
But yeah,
Well-
one of them went missing from this tunnel, which is very strange. I'm gonna have to investigate. Like, you know, they can turn into a statue.
Yep.
Well,
After
it
enough time,
didn't do
right?
that. It's just gone. So like, what happened? Maybe
Is it possible something got to it, like a hostile mob of some sort?
they don't attack
Are
copper golems. It'd have to be a player.
That's weird.
No one would come here and just like kill a copper golem. So
Wasn't me.
oh, that sounded sus.
I'm just usually top of the list when I'm nearby, so it just it could have been Mumbo and Scar nearby.
Yeah, they are. I haven't seen them log on today though. And now I'm really suspicious. Trying to pass the blame.
Why would I kill a golem? Okay, for goodness sakes.
I'm joking. It's all good. I'll fix it up later. Right, so we're gonna go try and find this farm then, I guess.
Yeah, we can. I'm down.
And Jem, you reckon it was up on the hill?
Guys. Yeah, I watched his episode. I think it was up there.
I watched
think
it
there's
too,
cobblestone marking it.
and I can't remember the bit where he built this. Oh,
I do remember him saying in the Discord, "Hey, I built the farms. I will post the coordinate." And then he just never posted the coordinates.
that's classic Mumbo. That's classic Mumbo.
100% classic Mumbo right there.
Oh, bee's nest. Boop. And another one. Oh my god, I came up here earlier looking for them as well.
Oh yeah. I had a bunch of them in mine as well.
They're really common in the cherry groves. It's a good place to come
Yep.
and get them. Now, would
Yeah, and I'm
Mumbo? Do you
definitely-
think Mumbo would like dig a tunnel to his base? Because it must be a pain to get up and down this hill. Hmm.
That is if it's even up here.
Hang on, I'm streaming. Would my chat know? Some of them are saying there's a cobble pillar, so that's something to look out for. Like they watch these videos. They should know. I'm streaming, so like we have the collective brain power of my chat to help us out.
Oh, okay. Well, if the collective brain power of chat can figure out the seed before we even start posting videos,
that was impressive.
The collective brain power of the chat should also be able to help us find this skeleton farm.
Apparently, it could be a different cherry mountain. Might be the one on that side over there.
Okay, it's worth a shot. I did poke around earlier looking. I was actually I was alone on the server last night. Believe it or not. And I did some poking around looking for it, and I couldn't find it in Mumbo's area or your area or anywhere like in this general direction. So it might be over past Gems Bridge. I didn't look over there.
Well, my chat does actually seem to not really have like a strong sense of where it is. The only other thing is like, what if Mumbo made a path? But it doesn't look like he did. So
how could chat fail us like this? This is completely unacceptable.
They're rude.
Chat. You got to step up your game.
Just rude. Yeah, let's check the other hill. But beyond that, I wouldn't know.
It's worth a shot.
I remember watching his episode and he mentioned like building these other farms, and I was like, oh, I missed that bit. You know what it is? Multitasking. I was just doing other stuff.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
It's not how it used to be, man. We never used to multitask this much. I used to put on an album and just sit, you know, on my bed listening to the album, looking at the notes in the record. What happened to that?
I don't know.
Oh, skeleton. Oh, he's going to shoot me off a cliff.
Oh, you have bones? I need those.
That is true. You could just kill that guy. Oh. Oh, wait, that's a horsey horse. Well, I'm not seeing a... Oh, wait, there's a pillar up here. That ain't cobblestone.
That might be it. Maybe. Did they say it was marked with a cobblestone pillar?
Someone said that. Wow, wait. Chat is literally posting coordinates. That's kind of crazy.
Are they really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Chat, you've renewed my faith in you.
It's like 200 blocks this way. Oh, do you know what? It's so far away. Let me tell you where they're saying. 1600 and then 1900. So that's like 150 blocks, 250 blocks that way, 300 blocks.
Okay, I can work with that.
So it could be all the way on that cherry hill over there.
Fantastic, chat. Well done. Assuming you're right, of course.
Assuming they're right, which is a lot to be assumed, but give it a try. They seem pretty confident.
If they're wrong, I'll come back and scold them for you later.
Yeah, that chat. You're gonna get scolded if you're wrong. See you, Wells. See you, Wells. Happy to help.
See ya.
Although I'm not really sure I helped that much. It was all you, chat, right? Look, there's another path here, linking things up together. We've got noises in the ear from It's Kiki Bishi. Call Me Rob and Snocky for 19 months. Very much appreciated. Call Me Rob says, loved your Linkin Park video the other day, one of my favorite bands. Yeah, adore Linkin Park. That for me, that first record, Hybrid Theory, was just something super special. I remember going to my friend's house when I was like 13 and watching MTV and watching that One Step Closer video and just being like, whoa, this band's cool. And then like the years go by and it goes from just being this, oh yeah, I like this band, to like the fabric of your being. It feels like that's what music feels like to me, the fabric of my being. One of my favorite bands is Limp Bizkit, and they're headlining Download next year. I am so going. The last time I saw Limp Bizkit, literally the first thing that popped into my mind after they finished was, when am I going to see him again? Sadly, without their bassist, who passed away. Very sad. Makes you sad inside, you know. These people out there in the world making incredible music, giving you the feels. You saw them 25 years ago. Wow. I would have loved to have seen them in their prime. The first time I saw them was when they got back together in like 2010, 2011. And we had Download Festival and we had Sonosphere. And it was like they were playing every year at both of them, or at least one of them. And so, and then they were playing London. And then it was just like, I saw them like 10 times in the space of 4 or 5 years. And since then I've caught them a few more times as well. And then I saw them again at Reading, and I just love them. they've just hacked my brain somehow. Like my little teenage brain just adored that band and still loving it. Chat was right. Well done, chat. GG's. GG's. Let's get back to... oh, do you know what? No. We want to put mending on this thing, don't we? So we want to put unbreaking on it too. And we were waiting for some sugarcane to grow. I think we might be able to eke out a few more emeralds. Ideally, you'd like this stuff to fully grow before harvesting again, but, you know. You do what you can with what you got. We do what we can. Super fan, I see. Love that, says Nitrium Powder. You could call it a super fan. It's just that, like, when you're, like, 13, 14, 15 or whatever, you just form these, like, bonds with music. And I think it's part of, like, at that age, you're trying to, like, form an identity for yourself. And it causes you to, like, really... bond with other people and things that you're into. Like if you keep your like friends from that time period, chances are you're going to have like a strong connection with them for the rest of your life, because there's just something about being that age, right? And so for me it was like Limp Bizkit were just one of those bands, along with a few others that just like totally broke my brain. I was like, wow, this is so cool. And then that feeling just stays with you forever. It just doesn't seem to ever get tired. Dang it, we need a tiny bit more. Of course we do. The Green Limp Bizkit album was your first one. Unasked, long time, borrowed from one of your siblings. Build a Bridge is still one of your favorite songs. Wow. See, that for me is the record that I've pretty much never touched in any detail. Its chord results may vary. There's this guy called Todd in the Shadows who did a really great video on that record. It's part of his Disaster Records. I think it has a better name than that, but it's like there's a pun there. No, Train Records, Train Records, right? So he's got this series about like albums that went really poorly, and that was one of them. Like it was a commercial flop, it was a flop with the fans. It like their moment in the spotlight was just well and truly over, and they just didn't have anything. But, you know, when you don't have all of that, like, expectation because you listened to them before, or you're not influenced by all the opinion around it, you can pick up a record and get into it. Like, I've definitely got a few albums in my collection where it's like, these are the albums that people, like, slag off and say are rubbish, but they're just the ones that I heard first, and so I love them. You know, like Metallica's Sent Anger, for example. When that came out, I kind of like didn't really think about it much and just enjoyed that record. Then everyone started talking about how bad it was, and then I decided that it's really bad. And then years back, I went and listened to it again, and I went, yeah, do you know what? It is really bad, but like, there's some stuff that's good about it. It's not all bad news. There's things like that. Like, if your first Metallica record was Sent Anger, you could easily just get into that. You know? It's fascinating how that works. Korn, Follow the Leader. That's a classic record. Absolute classic record. We've still got some sugarcane left over here. Are we even gonna eke out enough? Yo, we're like one short. We're one short of a good deal. Oh! Right on time. Right on time, right on time. I need a book as well. We're booking it, people. We're booking this book. Okay, so now we got mending and unbreaking. We put that on that, and although it doesn't have... Oh, do you know what I don't have knocking about, lying around? An anvil? Actually, I do, but it's over there. I think Mumbo made an anvil at his spawner, and we're probably going to need a little bit of XP for repairing and stuff. Let's head that direction. That'll work. Yo, G-Stav, thank you so much for 113 months. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Your first Metallica was Refuel. You mean Load and Reload, and Fuel was the song that was on those records. Those records are great. I got them after I'd listened to Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, Kill 'Em All. I don't think I'd listened to And Justice for All, but I went into this local record store, and I was like, I want more of that Metallica. This was before you could just know everything about them. You can just go on Wikipedia and look at discographies, right? This was when like you had to like put in some effort to figure out what records a band had, and I was just browsing through, and I was like, whoa, these look so cool. I got to get me Load and Reload. I love Metallica. What's this about? Dude, I was so disappointed. I wanted Ride the Lightning 2.0. I did not get it. And then I just brought into the idea that those albums were terrible until I found some podcasts by some chaps. The podcast is called That's Not Metal, and I think they got rid of all of their like classic podcasts when they got brought over and like a new host took over the show. Like the whole brand thing changed hands. It was only a small podcast anyway, and all those classic episodes are gone. And it's kind of sad because they were somewhat evergreen. Like they would be hyper focused on a topic. Like they did like these deep dives into bands like Korn or Metallica or whatever, and it was like this 3-part 12-hour discussion on Metallica. It's like if you're just like a hardcore Metallica fan, you're gonna love it. So oh yeah, we've got to do a little bit of this. So I'm like going to loads of gigs and stuff over the years, and just that would be my listening for the walk to the station, traveling to London, to the venue, whatever. I'd just listen to these podcasts and get the deep dive. And those guys really convinced me to give Load and Reload a go, and I was like, yeah, I get all these ideas in my head about, oh, this is terrible or whatever. It's like, did I ever really listen to those albums that much? Like, let's go back and listen to them again. And then I clicked with it, and I was like, hey, I really like what they're doing here. I get it. They were trying to move on from their old sound and taking some new ideas in, and it was cool. It's a really good record. Totally worth re-listening to. Would the Wayback Machine have those episodes? It might do. I have them. I've still got them. But yeah, it's called That's Not Metal, and like I think you're talking around 2016 these episodes were produced. You could also reach out to the guy who was originally in it. He's called if you like, I think you can still find bits and bobs, right? He's called Beez, I think, Beez. Anyway, like he's a guy online, probably on social media. You might be able to just like reach out and shoot a message and say, hey, you made these podcasts, like do you still have them? I think they were behind a paywall as well. I remember I definitely like donated to get access to them at some point, but that might not even be a thing now. Might not even be a thing. Kind of like how I enjoy your myth-busting deep dives into the snapshots, says Remy. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Autumn says to pay to win. What with the podcast? Liju, Mujiu, thank you so much for 74 months, my dude. X, how's it going? It's going great. Thanks for asking. Got loads of energy for this season. We'll talk a little bit more about what we're doing this stream as well. I just kind of wanted to get my axe in better shape. To be fair, it's probably there, but let's kill a few more things. Bell Steven, thank you for gifting subs to D. Sherwood, Moonome, Lihex, Barnsey, and Starry Celestia. You all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. Okay, apparently Gem and Wells were quiet. Something has changed on this system recently. I'm not sure what it... Actually, do you know what? It's actually right there. I can see... I turned it down for someone else. I'll turn it back up for them. Next time we chat to someone, they should be louder now. Oh, okay, so I can connect to the LPMT server, right. Well, gifted subs is a great time to mention. Because if you get gifted a sub over here on this channel, some of y'all have been gifted subs today. I think we had 10 so far. It gives you access to our Discord server. You can join our community if you want to hang out with like-minded people, make some new friends. Also, you get access to our server. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna load up a second client for this because that way I can stay logged in, and then we can keep farming, right? So we'll keep farming. Anyway, what we do in these streams is a little highlight on the server. We go visit someone's base, usually if there's someone who's actually in chat who's with us today. So hopefully we get to surprise someone with this one. I just got to click a few buttons to make this happen, people. Oh yeah, I can connect on the latest update. That's pretty cool. So we'll be checking out Super 0208's Dwarven Mountain today. So we'll take a quick detour over to there to check it out. And then after... Oh my god, you're going to see the most ridiculous thing ever in a second. I can't believe what I just saw. I literally can't believe what I just saw. Okay, this is ridiculous. By the way, this server is survival Minecraft. Let me check that I'm doing the switch correctly. I need to go down here and just bob and boop and then doodle-a-doot. And we're there, right? We're there. Yeah, we're there. Sweet. Okay, cool. That is an ancient debris tree. What? And it's massive. Who? I think it might even be solid blocks. Maybe they're not old ancient debris. They're probably not ancient debris solid. That is mental. That is mental. That is like Jevin in season 9, the whole season, just for a tree. So this is their Dwarven Mountain. As you can see, gorgeously handscaped terrain, or it might be Minecraft terrain with moss blocks placed on top. I like to go under. Nope, see, handscaped. You're looking at a very large scale, beautiful project here. Absolutely gorgeous terrain. It looks like it stretches on for a fair ways as well. And this is their base. Humble beginnings, they said. Also, we're doing this while we hear all those zombies just groaning and growling at us in the background. Loving the gold here. Loving the embrace of the blackstone. Trick or treat this way. Oof. That is a big pathway. And then a leap of faith downwards. Interesting way to enter a base. And then you continue on. I love these warped vines. Oh my god, look at this. Yeah, that's got some atmosphere to it. And I think the time just changed, which changed the fog of the game. That's cool. Giant dragon egg. Yeah, this is an absolute grinder's base right here. This must have taken hours to put together. Is there some sort of storage here? I'm going to be nosy. Shulker boxes? It looks like bulk storage to me. Somehow, there is some sort of bulk storage system in here as well. Just tucked in between the wall. Let me quickly tab back for a second. Let me like slay some of these zombies before they start, you know, dying of entity cramming or whatever it's called. There we go, getting loads of XP now. And then, is it the same entrance from the other side? Oh my god. This is wild! Oh my god, this game and the things people can do with it is bonkers. I think we're looking at a work in progress in this area, though, is my suspicion. Unless that's the idea of the structure. Because it does kind of look like it's finished on the outside here. It almost looked like we were looking at a cross-section. Up here, I'm seeing some tree farming areas. And then a creeking farm, I'm guessing. There is probably so much more to this base. We're just getting a glimpse of it today. Oh, okay, that right there is what I needed to see. I needed to see that. That's mental. That looks like Gimli. Just doing his Minecraft block stuff. Yo. This is the LPMT server. You can join it if you have a Twitch subscription of any type. Like I said, gifted. So if you get gifted one, you want to come be a part of this community, that is an option for you. To the people on the community playing on the server, keep doing what you're doing because this is amazing. We will keep highlighting these things from time to time. I don't want it to take up too much time, though, because we are here to stream Hermitcraft. So every stream we do that's Minecraft, we tend to give it just a little highlight, a little bit of attention, you know? So thank you to... Where is it? It's gone off my screen. Super, yeah, Super0208. Thank you again for letting us show your base, getting people inspired and whatnot, and hopefully you're there in chat. It's not always so that someone's there in chat. We do try to do it, but, you know, if we do that, then people who aren't able to join these streams wouldn't get shown, so Super may or may not be there. 10 out of 10 base. Yeah. That was very impressive. Wow, that blew my mind a bit, that one. Especially that tree. Especially that tree outside. I'm like, what are we talking about here? What is this even about? What are we doing anymore? I'm going to leave this sword over here, because every time I come over here, I need a sword. Right, now you will see that we have all we need now, right? So we got a fortune, unbreaking, and mending. That's terrific. Silk touch right here. I think I'm going to get a little... What else can I put in there? Do you know, I'll leave the mending book in there for now. I'm going to get a little bit more XP before we leave, just for the pick. I don't really anticipate using the pick too much today, but why not? While we're here, just a few more swipes, and then we're good, I think. Oh, Rainbow, the armor stands. We'll do that. We'll do that next stream. I'm streaming again tomorrow. If I'm doing a collab stream tomorrow, I might not have the opportunity to do that though. Oh, by the way, I stood up, so I have to do this. The tree was insane, it was. Yo, Sad Noble Storm, you've been gifted a sub by Anonymous. Anonymous, thank you so much for gifting that sub. I see Sad Noble talking in chat as well. I just when like one sub gets gifted like that, I always wonder if it's because that person's like playing on the server and they lost access or something. I'm crying, thank you, you're the best. Amazing. What time am I streaming tomorrow? Probably later in the evening tomorrow. I just got a feeling that's how it'll work out. But I haven't locked anything in yet, so we'll see. Anyway, right. Let's swap over. Let's go season 11. So hyped for the new season. I'm glad you're hyped, my dude. I'm hyped too. Let's talk about what we're gonna get hyped for, though. We're gonna have an amazing entrance at the front here. I haven't talked about my plans for this area in an episode yet, but I'll give you like a very brief rundown. I want to put like structural facades around the outside of this area. So there's going to be like an elevation thing here, where whenever you're standing in the area, you can look up around the outside and see buildings. So when you're up there looking down into this area, what are you going to see? Well, we're going to sort of flatten the area and make the farming operation a lot more presentable. If anything, we're going to make it feel like it's a part of the build, the palette, the area, you know? And so, in order to do that, we're going to clear out lots of these trees, and then we're going to really start to take the area over. You're hyped for Season 12. There'll be a Season 12, I imagine. Any ideas for shops that you're going to make? None. I'm going to make a shop in my base. It's going to be a really fun shop, and that's it. That's all I got plans for. And it's not even a shop where I'm legitimately trying to get customers or anything. It's just a fun little thing. Actually, do you know what? It reminds me. I think it's one of my projects in the Copper Arc, because there's something cool you can do. But you have to wait and see for that one. I can't remember if that was actually a part of the arc or not, but it's another thing that you can do with Copper Golems. So I'm not going to go over to the shopping district and do much. I'm just not really inspired to. I feel like the shopping district is probably one of the most like done again things we do. It's just every season there's a shopping district, and I think permits was a really great way to shake things up and try and make it different. But for me, it's like I'm at this point now where I don't really see myself being bothered. Basically, we've just done it so many times. We're doing base shopping again. When did we do that? We did that season 8, and it wasn't very well coordinated. I'm not saying we're doing it. I'm putting a shop / project. It's more of like a novelty thing, but like you'll understand when I make it. It'll probably be not too many episodes away. But all of my episodes, I want them to be like project oriented, because last season, the kind of closeness vibe, it was just like play, record, play, record, play, record, and like episodes would just happen. This time, I just want a bit of structure. I kind of want like a kind of vibe to run through, where each episode it's like, and here's the next part of this thing that we're doing, and that'll be true for the copper arc, and then for the arc that I have planned after that. Yo, Gramroth, thank you so much for 6 months of support, my dude. Much appreciated, and welcome to the stream. You'll find if there's no sort of gimmick this season like Permits King or Moon Big. Okay, gimmick is an interesting word. Permits, if you want to call that a gimmick, I'm okay with that. Moon Big, yeah. The King, I thought the King thing was great. Like, that gave us like a really interesting structure where things that needed doing were gamified. I thought the King storyline stuff was fantastic. If anything, I kind of love the idea of having a leader character that can like tell everyone what needs doing and give us a reason to do it. Especially like together, you know? Hey, False coming in with the raid. Thank you so much, False. I saw you were streaming Hermitcraft, so I'm guessing peeps that are watching are probably you know, sticking around for some Hermitcraft. If you are, I'll tell you what we're up to. Obviously, we're chopping trees, but these trees are very special trees. They're special because they're in the way. They're in the way of where I want to build a big farming area. This farming area is like your early game farming area where you just throw stuff up, but we're going to try and make it look pretty and actually in a way where it's part of the base across the long term, because I've got a big base plan for this area. But this area right here, this flat-ish big field, that's kind of not the like main spectacle of the base, but you'll always see this area. It's a big area, so like we're going to open it up and put stuff in here and make it interesting. That's kind of the idea. Only you can prevent deforesting. Only me, yes. By stopping deforesting, I can prevent it. It makes total sense. I mean, we need to clear the land to make it more productive, right? Can't farm on the land if there's trees in the way. Plus, I can chop down those trees and use them to make things. You can't deforest if there's no trees. This is also true. Chop down the trees, no deforesting. Brilliant. Problem solved. We've solved that one, peeps. Deforestation is solved. Yeah, just finish the job. Then it's no longer a problem, right? It's no longer a problem. I remember a few years ago, there was a big thing about forest fires in the Amazon, or actually it was people burning it. It was a really interesting little moment because it turned out that actually, like, it was something that happens every year, and this year wasn't necessarily worse than previous ones. It just caught people's attention. And people are like, yo, the Amazon rainforest is literally burning down. It's like, yeah, they're burning it down. And I think they're still doing it today, but it's been like declining a little bit. But it's weird that. I always find it interesting how like what grabs your attention and why. Because it just makes stuff can feel so immediate and like this is happening now. And then you learn a bit more about it and then it's like, oh, this is something that happens all the time? Dang. Don't know what that means. Don't know what that means anymore. Only you can stop floaty trees. That's why we deforest. No more floaty trees, people. I'm sick of them. Get rid of those floaties. Get rid of those floaters. They're disgusting. What are we talking about again? Yo! Aluminum Goat, thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Should they add aluminum to Minecraft? Should they add more metals? I feel like they will eventually. If Mojang stay on the same sort of track with the game, like there'll just always be something that needs to be added, because that's kind of like the development cycle, is just keep adding this sort of I don't want to say something like mean. That's definitely not what I'm trying to do, but I feel like I'll probably reach for a word that sounds a bit mean, but it just, a lot of it feels like kind of shallow fluff. that was really harsh. I mean, Minecraft is a game that benefits from like adding a block that's a different color or a different texture and gives you a bunch of cool building options, or adding something with a new shape. Like, it benefits from simple stuff like that, but the current track record of the game is to just continuously add sort of low-level stuff with the drops. Like, there hasn't been like a new dimension or something really big to shake up the game in a long time. So it kind of just feels like, maybe if you play this game for another 5 years, you'll see aluminum added, you know? Yo, Aluminum Goat, thank you so much for those gifted subs. There's like 15, I think, here. That's absolutely amazing. Check in chat if you got gifted a sub, and be sure to say thanks, and remember that a gifted sub gets you access to our Discord server. If you want to hook it up, ask in chat, they'll point you to how. You can join a cool community of like-minded people who share memes about me. They're ridiculous, they're funny. If you want to laugh at my expense, go to the meme channel. I was going to ask if someone's near a bed, but I am, because I am with Ender Chest. Calvin says we love memes. I love the memes too. I haven't looked in there in a while. I've actually been productive lately. That's why I haven't looked in there. I forgot to leave the sword in the chest. Oh dear, I did. Yeah, I did forget. Hey, at least it was my sword to take with me. All right, otherwise we'd have a problem. You feel like the Minecraft needs an end dimension update? Seriously, it's so boring and so much potential. I feel like it's a bit of a meme to say that it like needs one. But it's definitely more of a blank canvas when you compare it to the overworld and the Nether. One idea that I really love for this game that I had, and I think this is an idea that would be hard to do well, but I love the idea of like not adding a dimension, but adding a layer of reality where you like put on some spectral goggles, and it allows you to interact with, like, you start to like see entities and blocks that you don't normally see because you put on these goggles. It's like you interact with a different layer of the same dimension, and that could probably work pretty well in the end because it's not got a lot of stuff in it. If you tried to do that in the overworld, it would probably be a bit messy. But I love that idea. I really want Mojang to do something like that. Just do something a bit wild that we wouldn't particularly predict, because the next drop will probably have some new blocks in it and like a reskinned entity that's biome specific. Like those are some pretty safe bets, right? Maybe a new weapon. You know, they just added the spear, so it's probably not a weapon, but you know what I mean. Like stuff that already exists again. They could add that. They've set the tone for that. That apple just disappeared. It makes me sad. Makes me sad. That would be cool, and something so different from what we already have. Yeah, you know, there was a time when they added pistons and people went, oh my god, you can move blocks in the world. Or like they added the Enderman, and it was kind of like, it kind of had like a little homage to the creeper in the way that it could sort of interact with your world in a way that would destroy it, air quotes, you know, like Endermen do pick up blocks and wreck stuff over time. So, you know, like there's other stuff that came along as well. Redstone, you know, imagine Minecraft with and without redstone. It just adds so much, but like it's been a while since they've found an idea like that. Love to see that. You hated the drop system at first, however you love it because each year we get more stuff and a variety of items. One of the things I like about it is that it allows me to continuously make videos. So that's quite like a non-Minecraft perspective on it, I guess. Like a non-player perspective is like, for me, it benefits me in a way where it just keeps the hype cycle going and gives me a reason to make update videos, which I like. So that might be like, that's something that probably doesn't cross your mind. But then counter to that, I'm not really sure if it's a great way to do it or not. From the marketing perspective, I think they might be selling themselves short a little bit. I think the idea is they want to continuously have talk about what's happening in Minecraft, right? Like they want to up the frequency rate, but then at the same time they're kind of toning it down and doing smaller stuff. And you know, Minecraft has to try and stay relevant, and I'm not sure if it's the best strategy for staying relevant. Like, it might be better to get people excited over a longer period of time and then drop something big, because if there's a new Minecraft update every year, that's enough time to probably pull people back in and be like, okay, it's been a year, let's jump back in. Having something come out 4 times a year is like, it's quite frequent, and that might not actually like serve their interest. But my feeling is that the drops is definitely like a marketing thing. Like they're really trying to just continuously keep that hype cycle going. That's at least my theory on it. I really don't want to make too many chests over here, as you can tell. In fact, this wood will mostly be used to make other chests in the future. It's kind of the idea. Autumn says, my pitch, phantom membrane hang gliders like early game elytras, no rockets and low durability. I think there would be a place for that. Also, by the way, hang gliding, like that could be a really cool mechanic for minigames, especially if there was like a block that you could hit and it like boosted you back up. That sounds really cool, actually. But here's the thing, like we need to take phantoms out of the game. I'm joking. Phantoms are awful and could really do with a redesign. They are awful. I think I'm going to take down all the trees. I kind of like don't know where I'm going to replant them yet. Maybe I should figure that out before I take them down. I'm not sure. In my mind, having them like this sort of tells other players that they can come and get those saplings if they need them. But then, do I need to do that? Everyone's probably sorted themselves out by now, so if I know I've got the saplings, I don't need to keep the trees lying around, right? I think we're going to clear all the trees. It's going to be a very tree chopping stream, because then we can have a very clear look at how much land we have and what we're going to do with it, because we've got to shape this land, right? It's an important part of what we're doing. Sadly, you voted for the Phantom. Oh my god. I blame you. Campfire smoke updraft. That would be kind of cool, and then maybe an element of risk of like, if you don't time it right, you hit the campfire and get set on fire or something. That's a really nice idea. What I like about it is you're just introducing like a mode of movement that's different from other stuff and can give players the ability to have fun with it. I kind of love the idea of just having a spot where you can like hang glide and drift down to somewhere else and just use it to get between A and B. You might then end up with the typical thing of like, well, now my hang glider is at the bottom and I always use it to come downwards instead of up. But hey, maybe you could bake in some sort of solution. Like, what if you could create zip lines and whiz down them, you know? Do I have a TikTok? You saw someone streaming this exact stream over on TikTok. Yeah, that was me. I stream on TikTok. Hey, if you want to know, like, is that X's TikTok, right? I have a website. It's a link tree, but it's my own custom built link tree. It's linktree.xisuma.co. And on there, you just got links to my channel, links to like important content, like my guitar videos. It's just like a hotspot for all the stuff you might be curious about. And then occasionally I'll like attach something current to it. Like I think the pizza video is on there at the moment. But yeah, if you bookmark that, if you visit that, you'll find a link to my TikTok. That way you can just, hey, is that X's second channel I just found? Like, it's on there. Or maybe you'll learn about my guitar cover videos or something like that. Speaking of guitar, we kind of touched on music a little bit earlier. I've been in a really, really great place lately, people. I think partly because I've been going to gigs again. Oh my god, here we go. We're going to talk about it. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me an hour and 4 minutes to remember. The other night, I went to the absolute best gig best. I can't even press the right button. It was so good. I went to the absolute best gig I've been to in such a long time. This for me, this night, the other night, it's got to be maybe top 5 shows I've ever seen. Nothing. I don't think anything will take the crown from Slipknot 2009. That was absolute bedlam, and I was just in the mosh pit, and I wasn't in myself. Like, it was like my brain turned off for that night, and it was just moshing and music, and it was the best experience ever. Like, that was peak for me, absolute peak. Anyway, this gig that I went to the other night actually was like pretty comparable. It was such an amazing show. Now, can anyone guess what band this is? Let's have a little bit of fun with this. What band could X have seen that could put on such a good show he would talk about it in the same breath as Slipknot 2009, headlining Download? The absolute bedlam and carnage that was that. Oh my god, wait, no, I know why you got it, because I told you! Oh, for goodness sake, Mace. For goodness sake. Sabrina Carpenter. Not the same kind of vibes. I would enjoy a Sabrina Carpenter gig, believe me, but like, for me to like enjoy something on this kind of level, you know it's got to be metal. You know it's got to be like mosh pit music, right? Mace, yeah, you spoiled the fun. I was even going to share a video of it on my Twitter, but then I'm like, am I just being like really excited and caught up in the moment? Maybe I will go and share it. I don't know. Like, I'm a little bit at odds of like just being able to tweet stuff whenever you feel like it. Yo, Ordained Dread, thank you for 79 months. And Horned Astrologer, thank you for 27. Much appreciated. Faychild 77 coming in for 14 months. Thank you. Oh my god, the vines when they break for a split second there kind of sounded like a creeper hiss. Do you hear that? Maybe it's just me. It sounds a little bit like a creeper hiss. Anyway, the band I went and saw was Turnstile, and like they are kind of blowing up right now. For me, I've been a fan of them since like 2018, and so I sadly I missed out on the opportunity to see them like a bunch of times, and then the pandemic happened, and I felt very like uneasy about going to gigs again. I'm not really sure why. I think it's just that I got out of the habit of it, and now that it's finally clicked in my brain, and I'm going to gigs on a regular basis. I've just been trying to go to everything. There was a gig I wanted to go to tonight, and I couldn't get tickets for it, and I just didn't buy them earlier because I've still had that hesitancy about it, and now I'm just like, I'm buying up tickets left, right, and center. I'm just gonna, I want to see that band. Let's go. I saw Marilyn Manson the other night. That was an awesome show. Like, I'm just going to gigs again. I used to go to like one every other week or something. Back in like season 6 of Hermitcraft. I just, for years it would be like I'd probably see like 2 or 3 shows a month. I love going to live gigs, and I'm getting back into it now. So Turnstile, I just kind of miss them. Like they didn't come around when I first discovered them, and then when they did come around, it was after the pandemic, and I was a bit hesitant. Anyway, I couldn't get a ticket for this show. I turned up, if I remember correctly, I even put a ticket into my basket. Then there was an error, and I went back and all the tickets were gone. And I managed to get a last minute ticket. I was watching the resale website, and at first I was like pretty unimpressed with like, the ticket cost 50 quid. People are reselling it for like £120, and I'm like, that's a rip. But then I started to think about how much I really wanted to see this band, and I was like, I want to see them that much. And a ticket came on sale for 80 quid, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to go. And then I did a bunch of chores, and then I went to buy the ticket, and it was gone, and the tickets were like £150, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? And then a ticket came up for £108, and I was like, do you know what, I'm going to take it. I'm going to go. Like, I don't agree with paying this much, but boy, oh boy, did I want to see this band. Anyway, I got there. The support band were honestly just really not interesting to me, but when Turnstile came on, you could feel the energy. They're like blowing up, and I think it was probably the perfect time to see them, because when crowds get big and people want to see them and they want to move and they got energy and they're going to mosh, like you have some really great crowd experiences. And this was a great crowd experience. It was absolutely heaving in there. Like I got a really good spot, like close up, and you know, between one song and the next, you could move really close to the stage and then just be really far away from it again because the crowd was just swaying all over the place. It was crazy. There was moshing and jumping up and down. Everyone was having a good time. It was so good. And they did some really interesting stuff with their stage presence, which I haven't seen another band do before. And yo, Pilot Yuva, thank you ever so much for the Prime. Appreciate it. I should really hydrate. I feel my mouth getting a bit dry. Was it no barrier? Yes, it was a no barrier venue. It was Ali Pali. They don't have a barrier there. Oh, unless you mean like at the front of the stage, because turnstile shows they tend to have a lot of people jump up on stage because it's like hardcore. But this wasn't. I think you're allowed to do that in the US. Over here in the UK, they don't have like no barrier unless you're in a club that's like 500 people or less. Otherwise, there's probably a barrier. That's just the way it works over here. So I've never been to one of those shows where people are like. Actually, no, I have. I've just never been. I've never been one of those people who runs up on stage and jumps off again. I've definitely been to like 1 or 2 shows, but usually in clubs for like 300 people or whatever. Stage dive, that kind of thing. Yeah, it was a no stage dive show. But what they did is they put this like pitched camera angle from the back of the stage out across into the crowd. So when you looked up to the big screen behind where they were playing, which by the way is kind of a new thing, I've noticed now that most live shows I seem to go with, bands just play in front of a big LCD screen now and do all the light show stuff on there. But they pitched the camera angle so it pointed out onto the crowd. So when you looked up at the stage, you could see, sort of see yourself, but like you would just see the crowd and how it moved. And the movement is really different from the angle to how you feel when you're in it. When you're in it, it feels much more like elastic and violent. And when you're watching it up on that big screen, all of a sudden it looks like a bunch of like little circular globs of people like slowly bouncing back and forth into each other. It's hard to describe. And then they spliced that up with footage of people in the crowd, because they had cameramen in the crowd going into the mosh pits and like filming people rocking out or moshing. And I've not seen a band do that before. It was so cool. And I think it helped like really hype everyone up, because as you're having a great time moving around, you're seeing it. You're seeing that like feedback right in front of you. Everyone else is doing this too. And yeah, they kept the energy going from the start of the show all the way to the end. It was wild. Like the very last song had like huge mosh pits. And when you saw it up on stage, the crowd, what was happening was like, the only time there was like a mosh pit was when it was between songs and everyone would stand, and then all your moshers would like open it up and they would jump in and do their little swinging the arms and the legs, doing their hardcore. But like the second the song kicked in, it would close up because everyone would start jumping and moving. So like it was a really crazy experience, really crazy. And they kept the energy from start to end. And I was so soaked. I was wearing a vest and it was just completely drenched in sweat. And like my boxers and my trousers were completely sweaty too. It was ridiculous. I cannot remember the last time I went to a show and got that sweaty. And not all of that sweat was mine. It was just, bananas. Bananas show. I loved it. I had a really good feeling heading into there as well. I had a feeling this one's going to be good. And it was. It blew my mind. You did not like that sentence. Dude, it just happens. Like when you go to a wild show like that, you've got thousands of people squashed together. The amount of heat you produce is crazy. When I went to Slipknot in 2009, I probably also walked out of that pit covered in sweat. The thing is, though, the entire show, it was raining heavy, and I didn't even notice because there was so much heat down at the front of the stage that you can go watch videos on YouTube of this. If you go look at Slipknot 2009 Download Festival, you will see that set. And when the camera zooms out and you see all the people at the front, right, you just see steam rising off of it because the water, the rain, hits like the heat and just evaporates before it gets to the people. It's that crazy. So when you're in there, the smell must be interesting. It's not that bad. It just smells like a lot of BO, but not in like a pungent way, because it's all fresh BO, I guess, if BO is fresh, you know what I mean? It's like if you just let all of that sweat, like if I'd have taken that vest and I hadn't washed it and I just left it on the floor for a week, at the end of the week it would smell awful, right? But while it's like fresh sweat, it's like not that bad. You know, it is body odor, it's not pleasant, but like it can get worse. So it's not the worst smell ever. Festivals though, you know, by the third day of a festival, the BO smells can get pretty rough. But yeah, crazy good gig. You wanted to go, but the plans didn't line up. Oh, make sure you see them next time. They are such a like band in a moment right now, you know? Like when I went and saw Marilyn Manson, right, nowhere near the same energy at all. Hardly any mosh pits. A little bit of jump into the classics. The thing is, like, Turnstile are attracting like a young audience and they're like in right now. They're like the thing. Whereas Marilyn Manson, who by the way, sold out the OVO. I struggled to get a standing ticket. And then when I went and looked at buying tickets, there are loads of tickets on sale before I went. Cheaper than I brought them because loads of scalpers went in there to buy tickets and then realized the demand was lower. And so you could come back later and get a cheap ticket. This is an interesting thing. Now that I've had to like do some resale tickets recently, I'm starting to see that there's maybe a bit of a system or an angle to this. Like there's a gig I've got a ticket to next year. There's a band that I want to see, and there's a good chance on the day that they're playing, I might not be able to go. The band, by the way, is Magdalena Bay, who are absolutely awesome, and I'm so stoked to see them. And I'm, again, talking about gig hesitancy, I feel mad that I didn't go and see them play with Billie Eilish, because I really want to see Billie Eilish at some point. And they were the support. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, if I can't go, I will resell my ticket, and I'm not one of those people who's going to charge more for it. I will just, you pay the same price as me, you can have the ticket, we're good. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that makes money out of it. But, so now I'm seeing this dynamic of like, I can buy tickets that I might go to if I think I can resell it later, right? Give yourself the option. But also, there might be some shows that maybe I'm not so keen on, and like, why don't we go see if I can get a cheap ticket last minute? That'd be pretty cool. I think I'd be pretty hyped going to a show, being like, oh yeah, got this ticket last minute. That's a nice surprise. Enjoy a trip to London, watch a band play on the cheap. I might start doing that as well. So, yeah, the reselling market is now piqued my curiosity. I still don't agree with it though, but I think reselling at face value, you know, you buy it, something comes up, you can't go, let's get someone else in, that's great. But trying to make money out of that process, I'm not a fan of at all. Totally not into the scalping aspect of it. Right, a little bit of spruce to chop down over here. Death and Romance is one of your favorite albums by them. I'm not sure I've listened to that one. I thought I'd listened to all their albums. I didn't listen to their, well actually I did. I listened to their mini records. I just didn't write about them on my blog. Maybe I just didn't really like fully internalize the album names. I am getting older, and in my age I'm noticing like memory is struggling a little bit. So I used to have the kind of memory for music where it was like I could even remember how like long the length of a song was. I was just that obsessed with it. And you know, when you're young, your mind's healthy and you just remember stuff well. You'd remember all the names of the songs on the album. And these days, though, it's just like I'm doing something else. I'm playing Minecraft and like there's an album on in the background, and I don't really learn song names like I used to. Maybe I just forgot the name of that album, you know? Maybe I did listen to it. Is there no way to return your ticket in the UK? There might be, actually. There might be, but if there is, I don't know. I've never really come across that, you know. I'm not 70 years old, thank you. I'm a fair bit younger than that, but I've just experienced somewhat of a cognitive decline in recent years that's kind of noticeable. How big of a decline it is, I'm not entirely sure, but I've decided to not really focus on it much and just like continue to enjoy things that are working for me. Like playing piano's been incredibly pleasurable, and I'm continuously like learning and improving. So I just enjoy that process. And apparently that kind of stuff's good for you, right? Like challenging yourself a bit. Learning a new skill. They say that's good for the mind, so I'll keep doing that. Do I like the band Ghost? Yes, I absolutely love Ghost. I've had the pleasure of being a fan of theirs since their first record. Seen them live like quite a few times as well. Yo, Chuff to Bits is here. 9 months. What on earth have I tuned into? Probably tuned in when I was talking about sweaty human beings, right? TVP Enjoyer, thank you for subscribing. Tier 2 subscription, much appreciated. Nightfallen's here for 10 months. Hey X, love the first episode of season 11. I'm glad you do. I want each episode to be like a real good little piece of entertainment, you know? Isn't Ghost one person? It's a band, but like led by one guy. Also, speaking of reselling, so I brought a ticket to see Sabaton. This is, again, from my gig hesitancy thing, which I've all of a sudden just gotten over, which is great. But I brought a ticket to see them in December, and then I was like really not keen on their new record and kind of thought like maybe I shouldn't have like picked that one to go to, so I tried to resell my ticket and no one would buy it, and tickets are still on sale. So I think like they haven't sold all their tickets at the OVO Arena. Anyway, I'm definitely going to go see them again. It'll be great. I love that band. They're a bit of a one-trick pony, I think, and now that I know what that trick is, it's going to be hard for their new music to like have an impression on me like the first records of theirs I listened to did. Cyberbellum, thank you ever so much for the Prime subscription. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate you using the old Prime on me. I think middle age your brain gets full, so it levels off intuitive learning like kids can do. Yeah, it probably does. There's all sorts of declines and stuff, but I think my thinking has just been you can't linger on it too much. If it's a thing, it's a thing, you know. Don't let it stress you out. All right, I should have probably actually chopped all of this down because we're going to try and get a bit of a lay of the land here, so to speak. Also, this farming operation is no longer required. Let's go in this direction. You love music, but you never understand how people have emotional reactions to it. Wow. I will tell you right now, that is a statement that will shock people. And it makes me question if you can love music without emotion. Music for me is just like all emotion. Even what's playing in the background like now, it just like evokes feelings and sense, sometimes like a sense of place or a sense of time. But music's very emotionally powerful to me. Lufian, 3jar, thank you so much for subscribing with the Prime. Appreciate you using it on me. Thank you so much. Hope you're enjoying the stream. So I think what we need to do is we sort of need to pick a rough height to level this out at. And I think the path over there is going to influence us. I think we're going to fill in a fair bit of this space here. And it might be easy for us to just start with filling in some of the like lower bits that dip down, because I don't want this area to be flat. And I kind of don't want our like crop fields to be, squares. I don't want this place to feel one-dimensional. I want it to feel a bit more like lived in. In fact, if I could take a little inspiration from Vintage Beast last season, his area with the crops, I didn't particularly study it much, but whenever I like moved through it, it felt very natural. an organic, which is the vibe that I want to have for this area. Maybe I'll go back to the previous world download and take some tips. But I've got ideas in my head. Like, we've got a bunch of rooted dirt farmed up for this project. We're going to put in some packed dirt and use leaf litter. And then we'll have some fences and stuff. But yeah, I think we need to keep, like, this path over here as a bit of a guise for the height level. Because I think we want the lay of the land to be a little bit lower than this. In general. What height level are we at here? So we've got 67 is one block below. Gets a little lower here, then we're back at 67. 6, 7. Ah, God, that meme sucks. I think actually 6, 7 might just be the right height. Then over the back here, we may dig away a lot of this. We might embrace the height a little bit. I have no idea what the origin of that meme is, but like, it's like a kid's meme, which cracks me up because, like, kids' humor is just like, it's for kids, right? But they love it. No one knows. I think people do know. I'm sure. Like, I heard the beginnings of an explanation, and then I was like, I don't care. So I don't know, but I know it started somewhere. Your 5-year-old is a big fan of 6, 7. It cracks me up. Like, why does this thing work with kids? You know, like, why are they into this? Why does that vibe with them? It just seems so poor. But hey, it is what it is. It's from a song. Oh, okay. Have I watched American football? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I love American football. You really don't understand it. I don't think you will unless you're a kid. A lot of memes are like, you have to be in the know to understand it, right? Some memes are self-explanatory, I guess. Like, humor can often be self-explanatory. Another thing I want to point out that we're doing with this is we're not going to like flatten what exists here or like remove all the grass and stuff, because while we develop this area, I think that stuff will actually be kind of like beneficial to keep the area look good while we develop it. I could probably do some torches down here, you know. Yo, do you know what makes me sad? I talk about all these things that I'm passionate about, like going to gigs and music and what my plans are for this season. And the one thing that gets chat talking a lot, 6, 7. I'm shaking my hands when I do that as well. I'm doing that thing they do. When I was a kid, we had a Yoda impression and rhymes about Michael Jackson. Yeah, Yoda impression was a good one. Arrow Plays Live, thank you for 2 months. Another month strong, yippee, thank you. What's 9 plus 10? 910. 6, 7. It's so annoying. Oh, it's so annoying. I just know that it's annoying. I know it's annoying when you hear it. It's maybe that's why kids love it, because they secretly know it's deeply annoying to adults. What was I going for? Torches, yeah. I've done a lot of this lately. Like, it's been a thing for a while. I don't know when it started, but like you go to get something and then you look at all these items and you start thinking about, oh yeah, I'm going to use that to do this project and this thing, and oh, look how messy this is. And it's like, wait, why am I looking for these chests again? Are there even any torches here? I can always make some more. But then I have to go looking for coal, which I put in one of these chests. Hey, there it is. There it is right there. Keeping those together. Xisuma runs on JS. I run on JavaScript? Is that what you're saying? Oh, do you know what? A little bit of shears would go a long way. Because those bushes are cool, but you got to collect them. Actually, wait, aren't they like bone mealable? Never mind, they're bone mealable. I don't care anymore. It used to be in this game, you had to go to places a lot to get stuff. Like, I remember in Season 1 of Hermitcraft, mossy stone bricks used to generate in strongholds. You couldn't craft them. So you used to spend ages ripping out that place for that material. I used to do that and then never do anything with the mossy blocks after. It's just like, I just went and collected them because that's the only place you can get them. Old Minecraft is weird like that. It's slower, but like you used to grind. I think you used to like enjoy the grind, and then over time it became more and more about creativity, and then you're not going to enjoy the same old grind forever. Skizzle77, thank you for 24 months. Much appreciated, my dude. Thank you for coming in with the Prime. You're hyped for the new season. Me too, me too. Right, so now we're like out of dirt, so it's like, what do we want to do? I'm pretty sure this little spot here can go. I don't want our shapes in the area to be too meandering. This bit up here, though, there's quite a lot of height in this area. Maybe we'll, like, embrace it and flatten out this top area across this way. That to me, I think, makes a bit more sense, rather than trying to bring it all down. But maybe this bit here we push back. Yeah, I think I'm going to push back this. I'll leave the cactus farm. Maybe I won't, actually. Yeah, now let's just rip this out. We'll rip it out. This bit will go. Feels good to be doing some landscaping already, I'll tell you that. And we get loads of leaf litter, which actually isn't really much of a bother because there's loads of it already in my chests. I forgot to say 6-7. I think like if there's an element of enjoying how terrible it is, we run the risk of overusing that one pretty swiftly, right? Like there's a pretty strong chance that that one is going to get annoying quick. What's my base idea expect from the mining part? I touched on it a little bit. I think I'd rather like wait until there's more of it in place and explain it in an episode because there's a bit of a backstory to it and stuff. But essentially, we're going to have like a raised up path around here and like building facades. And that's the way I think we complement this flat area with the big hill in the background. That's kind of my idea for it. So then when we have this big area and we look out onto it, it needs to do something too, right? Well, it's going to be our starter farming area, but we're going to do it in a way where it looks good across the course of a season is sort of the idea. And there is a lot of space here for farms. And my inventory's full. That is so satisfying. What, breaking all the blocks? Yeah, it's a good little activity. Again, just going to throw some of this stuff in at random. Not that chest, though. I mean, 1 or 2 chests I'm trying to keep organised, you know? Can't blame me for that, can you? But almost immediately we're going to need to get a couple more chests in here, even though I said I didn't want to. One for leaf litter. And sand and stone. Add a turnstile entrance as a reference. A reference to turnstile? Is the chest pop-up the exact amount of items needed in the chest for certain outputs? No, the chests are just where I dump stuff. They are just where I dump stuff. That's it. There's nothing more to it. I just dump stuff there. Oh yeah, we were filling this in. Let's get back to that. Oh, it's Ren streaming. What's Ren up to? Chat, for those of you who are nosy and looking at both streams, what's Ren up to today? Cave in. Nice. Nice. I saw Gem was cave in earlier. I think Full Source as well, maybe. Wasn't there 3 people streaming earlier? And like, if I remember correctly, everyone was caving, and I was like, oh, I'm not doing that today. It always amuses me though, like early game streams and stuff. Like I always come into this mindset of like, wait until you see what I got planned for later on in the season, you know? Like I'm thinking that long term stuff, and then like the most viewership you get is when you go caving. At the beginning. I've done the cave in off camera. I'm good. I realize you don't actually need like a lot to get going. That's what I've kind of realized this season. And it's made me quite interested in the early game, because I've done a couple of things that I would normally do later in the season. And it's made me kind of look at early game farms and realize like, what if you like look at this thing, this activity, this farm, and you think, I kind of feel like I should be collecting this maybe first, because I'm kind of destroying it, but I got so much of it anyway. It's been making me think like you can actually look at the early game a little different and think about how the things that you need to do and want to do can be different, right? And so I've seen a few ideas for just like certain farming operations where it's like, well, you know, if you did this, yeah, it's not a super mega end game setup, but like it's good for starting out a world. So that's why I'm thinking like, this is ridiculous. It feels like for the last like 3 or 4 seasons of Hermitcraft, it feels like we talk about next season at the beginning of the season. But season 12, I am literally thinking, I think I want to go into next season with no plan whatsoever, because I haven't done that in a long time. Completely like wing the whole thing, just have no idea what's going to happen, and focus actually on early game stuff. Like, just take it slow. And for me, I think that would be a really good break from the way I've approached doing Minecraft for such a long time. So that might just be how I play Season 12. And my Season 13 plans, let's talk about those. No. Yo, Smartin1018, thank you for 114 months. We got Deranged Lime here with the Prime as well. Thank you so much, my dude. Really appreciate it. Pyro Dev says Season 11 seems to start rather fast compared to 10. I think that might be because we were quite neighborhoody in Season 10. And like when you're interacting with people a lot, you kind of like, you know, because that takes up time in your episode, you kind of get to the end point of an episode quicker. Whereas if you're just doing Minecraft projects, that can take up a lot of time. So because there was so much socializing last season, I think that just kind of naturally made the pace slower than it is now. But hey, we're only like 1 episode in, so we can't say too much about it yet, right? Yo, Severin, you're excited for Season 11, hoping to get your partner and some friends to finally watch Hermitcraft with you. Oh yeah, that's cool, watching together. Try and get them into it. You know, bribe them if you have to. What? Local brewery. Impulse did so much in his first episode. Yeah, I saw Impulse. I saw his base, not through his episode. I was exploring the world, and I came across his base, and I was like, "Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot." I feel like I've found the right pace for me, though. So that's good. We're gonna have to sleep again. We sleeping again. You usually struggle with adding detail to spaces, but I tried making a hobbit hole kind of base, and I really enjoy it, actually. That's cool. I like that you identified something that you struggle with and then chose to, like, go at it. That's a really cool attitude to have. Hey, this thing's difficult. Let's try it. That's a good attitude. Is that it? No, we got more dirt. We got more dirt. We got loads of dirt. What am I talking about? Loads of dirt. You got loads of it. Bacone says X! Exclamation marks. X, that's me! Hi! Oh my god, hi! I love that soundbite so much. That's That's a great one. What was our height again? Was it... Oh, my... I know what it was, right? 6'6" over here. So if that is this level, then it comes down a little bit here. We might sort of level out some spots around here to, like, if we're filling that and that, bring it up a block. I think I'll do that in this area. That'll probably feel about right. There is a honey farm underground somewhere around here. Not here, but like nearby. I should probably be concerned about it, because I don't want it to get destroyed in this whole process. So if we go to this height for this bit, that's going to come all the way back over here. It's going to be higher than where our farm is. Yeah, my little farm is down there, by the way. So I kind of want to collect the leaf litter again. It's just screaming at me to collect it. And then we've got this big old dangerous cave that we can get rid of, so that's good. I think that's going to work out. Have the Hermits ever considered doing the big bases thousands of miles away like earlier seasons? That is probably not going to happen again. That's an unpopular idea. Here's what I want to do. Here's what I've been proposing it for a while. The thing is, big group of people, like, you kind of want to find something everyone agrees on. And that makes it kind of hard to do bold and drastic things. But here's what I want to do. Here's my idea that I present to the Hermits every season, and it always doesn't really go anywhere. But I continue to persist. I want us to, like literally pick an area, like the area that we're in right now, and everyone starts here. Everyone in one area, and then if you want to expand, you just move outwards in a different direction. So imagine it like a pizza pie with 25 slices, right? Now, you can imagine if you got big plans like decked out, how difficult that could be. I get that. The thing I always say is like try and see it like a challenge, a reason to coordinate with other people and like figure out how to get the space you need. But that's kind of how I wish we would do it. Kind of like season 9. No, not like season 9. Not like season 9. Like your actual entire base for the whole season starts at the same place everyone else's does and expands outwards. Now, when I say pizza slice, I'm not talking about a literal slice of pizza. It's like a conceptual slice. You have a centralish area that isn't a single point. That could be like a big, large space. Like the beginning of my spot could actually be over here, and the beginning of someone else's could be like up there. But you're all starting from the same point and moving out. So I use the analogy of the pizza slice, right? But that idea never flies. So no pizza slice for X. But that's the concept I would really love to do. I just think it'd be awesome, like to constantly like see stuff around you evolve in all directions. Be awesome, really inspiring. Let's go put a torch here. I haven't been down into this cave, by the way. It looks kind of exciting, but you know, caving's actually pretty fun. Like early on, getting geared up and stuff. That's always a bit of a blast. But kind of already for me, I've got like a little stockpile of diamonds. I've got tools of mending on. It's like, how much more of this am I going to need? Oh, look at that. That's pretty good. Is there another bit here? There's another bit here. Nice. And then we got all of this over here to fill in, and I'm starting to run out a little bit. Right, we've got 1,300 peeps tuned in. Thank you so much for coming by today. I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time. Be sure to hit the follow button over here on Twitch. If you haven't seen episode 1 of this season of Hermitcraft, it is live on my channel. It's a really good watch. I want to make my episodes this season not about like, you know, just keep making one episode to the next like I did last season. I want it to be like each episode is its own little thing. So I feel like they're going to be different. They're going to be fun. Yeah, also, if you're interested in music, I recently uploaded a cover to my second channel. And if you're interested in catching these live streams, you can get them on my second channel as well. So sometime after this stream is done, you can go watch it again if you want to. Or catch the ones that you don't watch. That's the main use for it, right? Anyway, I uploaded a video of me playing some Linkin Park songs over there on my guitar. I've now, with that video coming out, I have now done a video with my 2 new guitars, right? I got the Jackson V, did Limp Bizkit's My Generation on that one, and now I've done Linkin Park on my knockoff ESP Snow White guitar. And I have one more guitar video recorded for you as well. And I might make a few more in the future. I've got like quite a positive attitude towards making those videos now. Kind of taking the weight off my own shoulders a little bit, like navigating the pressure of trying to record all that. Oh wow, you found me through one of those cover videos. That is awesome. That is good to know. I guess I should keep making them, right? Let people discover through unusual means. Whenever you watch the vids now, you imagine me sitting in a screen mask. Well, I'm wearing the screen mask right now, so you know, pretty accurate. Pretty on brand. Right, now we got these areas where we've stockpiled a lot of wheat. They need some sort of transforming. Maybe actually let's not focus on that just yet, because we need to fill in this bit here. Although I'm probably going to need to dig out some more dirt pretty soon. Also, I kind of want to put torches in areas like where things might end up spawning. I kind of don't like the idea of just having a couple of zombies hanging out right underground here. So throwing down a few torches just to stop that from happening. Lynn's AI, thank you ever so much for the prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. How's everyone feeling about AI these days? I'm kind of feeling quite over it at the moment. Like, where I found a sort of good sense of self lately, it's through taking pleasure in my own creativity. Chat hates it. How predictable. Waiting for the bubble to burst. AI Minecraft from a few months back. Yeah, that was interesting. And then, like, it didn't get updated. And I haven't heard anything else about it since. Maybe it did. Like, if it got updated, let me know. I want to check that out again. But that was super interesting. Very, very curious little experiment. Like, obviously, it's very, like, rudimentary and not really playable. But you know what they say? It's like, it's the worst version of it. It's going to get better. Becca says, I'm kind of getting into some AI stuff. It can be useful. But the main use for me is just asking Chat GPT questions. Like, I had an issue with something. I accidentally locked my cooker a while ago. And I could ask Chat GPT and it would just find the answer for me. Now, you have to be careful with that because you can't just assume it's always correct about stuff. But it can be useful when you find the right use case for it. The generative stuff is what's sort of disappointed me, which is kind of like really strange because it was one of the things that I was really gunning for early on. I kind of thought, like, one day, like, there's going to be more experiences where it's like you're just asking this system machine AI for like what entertainment you want and it generates that exact niche for you. But that's starting to feel like more and more ugly as time passes by. And especially some of the environmental concerns and you know, security alignment. You know, there's all these big like question marks around this technology that suggests we need to take it slow and be smart, and we're just kind of like racing. We're just racing as fast as we can, and it's all gonna backfire. It's kind of what it feels like. I mean, I say it backfire. I'm not a doomer when it comes to this stuff, but it definitely feels like we have the potential for this stuff to do harm. You know, teachers that use AI, it can be a really helpful tool. It can be a useful tool if used correctly, you know. Lots of students use it, right? Like, pretty much all students these days are using AI to help them with their homework. That's just a reality. Now you got to adapt. Yo, Katia, thank you so much for the prime. Appreciate it. And Ladybird Bop, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. The spears will be so good in the UHC. I imagine they might be, yeah. How do you feel about AI? 1 love it, 1 like it, 16 ambivalent, 28 dislike it, and 29 hate it. Yeah, if you hate it, I'm fine with that. But like, I get the sense sometimes. Whoa, whoa, that there's like a bit of like a hate train pile-on effect. And I don't like to be like that. I like to be a bit more balanced. As much as there is stuff to be concerned about and worried with it, it's like it feels like it's an inevitability that's happening. Like, this version of what's happening might feel like ugly, and you have concerns about it, which we should have concerns about it. But it feels like something that was always an inevitability, that we would get to this point where we would do this thing. And maybe the way we're going about it's kind of messy and stuff, but I'm very glad that people are actually paying attention to this. Like, everyone is really aware of it. And before this all blew up with ChatGPT, I was following the development of this stuff, and that was one of the big concerns, is like, are we going to sleepwalk into something here? And no, people are awake and aware, which is good. What do I think of apps like Character AI? I don't think I've seen that one or heard of it. I think I kind of want to get rid of that. Let's go make another chest. Get rid of the bamboo. And we're still doing the dirt thing here. That's kind of what I've forgotten. I saw the sugarcane had popped up, and I was like, let's go get some more paper. We need to trade the paper. We need to make a chest. Chop down the bamboo. Character AI is a rabbit hole. Yeah, I've been relatively unplugged from a lot of this stuff. I still watch my little explainer videos or whatever when I'm cooking. I still like a bit of that, but I've been more unplugged lately. So I'm not as attuned as I once was. It's been healthy to like unplug sometimes. Otherwise you're just like inundating yourself with information, and that can be a bit much. X, have you considered using edited storage system? You said you were planning to do this with your season to include copper golems. Right now I'm just going to build the storage system that I've got in mind, and I don't know if I will actually build the other one. Wait and see. Which is a bit of a bummer, because we spent ages working on it, and then they introduced the copper golem, and it's like, oh, things have changed. Yo, Zalat Twig, thank you so much for gifting subs. Terraneel, Lord Vizo, Weopix, Carlton789, Crimslin. Y'all been gifted subs. Be sure to say thanks in the chat. And we got Matt Sabu here for 82. That's amazing, my dude. Thank you for sticking around. You lose your phone regularly, and it's great to feel how easy it is to unplug every now and then. That's interesting. That's cool. Like, but the losing bit concerns me. It's like, can you do it? Can you like put the phone in another room while you watch telly or something? I use my phone a lot less. I still think I could do better, but I am much more these days, like when I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, oh, I'm looking at my phone. Which might sound like a bit of a strange sentence, but what I mean is I'm aware, and I'm now conscious of how that's affecting my experience. So like the biggest culprit is like you're with other people, you're hanging out, and it's like, why am I on my phone? Why do I need to check for an update? What's the point? I'm here with other people. Let's put it away. Your phone sits on your desk while you're working. You only look at it once or twice a day. Good for you, Bert. Good for you. Once or twice a day. That is like some monk mode stuff right there. I want to get on that level. Not enough for another book yet. Hey, this thing needs mending on it. Couldn't I put it on mending? I guess I could add fortune or silk touch. I think we've got a silk touch trader over there, but yeah, this shovel will need mending, and I do have one more mending book. Okay, this area here actually to me feels like it needs quite a drastic transformation, interestingly. But we were trying to get more dirt now that we've done those things. We're trying to fill in that spot over there. Probably fill in a little bit here, and then maybe peel a bit back on this side. This feels like a candidate for peeling some away. Gotta say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start over here. See this line? It's gonna go closer to that. That's the way we get our dirt now. We steal it. We steal it from the land. Being with other people is the biggest reason for you to unplug, says OpenTanyo. Yeah, great reason to unplug. But also, like, the phones separate us a bit too. You know, especially with all this online communication and stuff, like... if you were here earlier, I was talking about that turnstile gig. I so wanted to, like, message my mates and tell them how much of a great night it was, and I'm like, that never feels as good, like, when you read it in a message. There's a lot of stuff now where I'm like, I'll wait till I see my friends to talk about it, and then chances are I'll forget and never bring it up. But like, it just don't feel the same reading a message. It really don't. It just doesn't feel as gratifying to me to read a message about what someone was up to. Like, I want you to tell me, and vice versa, you know? And then I also feel like, you know, it takes a little bit of the reason to get together away when you're always in communication. It's like, well, now you know what's going on, and it's like, in the past, we used to, like, get together and tell stories about what other people have been up to and stuff. It was great. So this technology, like, kind of separates us as well. Like a lack of instant connection, it means you hold on to stories. It means when you see people, you really invest in, like, telling and sharing and listening. And now we don't have that as much. Spooky, scary skeleton. Yo, I need to do a little bit of that. I need to get a beacon. I'm going to do some serious digging soon, so the beacon is on the cards. Chimera says, ever since my phone screen got extremely broken, I've noticed I leave it quite alone all day and don't touch it. I don't even notice sometimes that it's out of battery. Dang, I want to break my screen now. Yeah, it's the phones are okay. So like we were talking about AI a second ago, right? Like this is probably one of my like I said, I'm not a hater. This is one of my concerns though. Like I feel like it's not productive to just hate. It's like, what are we concerned about? What could go wrong? How can we be productive about this? I feel like if you look at the example of social media and phones, introducing technology, experiencing negative downsides, like, yes, a bunch of positives came with it too. That's what's going to happen with AI. Negatives, some positives too. But like, what are those negatives going to be? Because this is even more potent technology, let's say, that's going to hyper accelerate a lot of what we're already seeing. And so, you know, this stuff could worsen the problems that smartphones and social media have given us, you know? That's what I'm concerned about. And that's not hating, that's like a genuine concern, right? Oh, we're out again. Oh my god, I need to find... Might even end up taking all of this back. Yeah, I think I'll take this back a notch as well, actually. Let's transform it even more. Anyway, one of the things, though, that being online does... Maybe not just being online, but in general, I think, like, this propensity to oversimplify. So, like, saying you hate something is sometimes just condensing all of that concern or nuance into, like, an easy way to express what you're feeling. I feel like that can be a problem sometimes. Just it's like a natural human propensity to like simplify stuff, which we need. We need, like, it's like a survival mechanism, right? Like you don't in the wild, you didn't have the time to explain the complexities and the nuance of the fact that, like, you know, well, this cheetah is kind of hungry and it's chasing us, but here's the thing, you know, it's like hasn't had a meal in a long time. You're like, run, kill the cheetah. You know what I mean? Like that's where that stuff. A lot of stuff comes from. I think they call it evolutionary psychology. Really interesting concept of just thinking about how like evolution has shaped our psychology. I love that topic. That is such a cool way to look at stuff, and maybe it's a bit of a folly just to think it can explain everything, but a lot of the time it feels like it explains stuff really well. Do I have a particular style in mind for my upcoming builds? I do. I have a really specific palette, or like, not palette, concept. But what's interesting is that I think I might like take my inspiration and then twist the block palette to suit the whole copper thing, which is a really like different take, you know? That would be an interesting thing to do. Have I heard about AlphaFold? Yes, I have. It can predict protein structures in seconds, whereas it used to take about the same amount of time as a PhD. So yes, I think it's useful. Yeah, like in science, the AI stuff doing some wonders, but like that's not where the cash flow is. That's not how these companies pay back the investors, right? I am mildly concerned that we might have just flattened this particular spot out a little too much. I might reshape that actually, because I think having it cut in half and having a step up maybe wasn't a bad idea. But we do kind of lack a little bit of dirt here to transform stuff. Yeah, I might actually undo that. It explains why we don't see ghosts. If they exist, we would see ghosts. Knew there was an afterlife. Love-struck teens would be more likely to Romeo and Juliet before having kids, breeding the ability to see ghosts out of us. I feel like you were trying to say something and I didn't really get it. I didn't really get it there. I'm not a hater, but I hate seeing students at universities using AI. My fellow future teachers are not learning to think or analyze. My friend from medical uni, seeing people get their degrees, not knowing half of what they need to know to save lives. My art degree friends being broker than possible. I can't help myself feeling that there's an impending doom coming, says Vinna. Yeah, but that is what you just said is so much better than saying I hate AI. Because you just said so much more, and that what you said was valuable. Like that's what I want to see. I want to see like discourse and discussion, expressing points of views. Here's my experience over here, because like everything you said was valid, totally valid. But like when you just say I hate AI, to me it's just like that doesn't tell me anything, you know. And that's why it feels like a little bit of a hate train. You mention AI, all of a sudden loads of comments pop up saying I hate AI, and it's like it doesn't tell me anything. Whereas explaining why makes so much more sense, and you're like totally on the point with how it's being used in universities. And the thing we need there is to like have an answer to that. Like it's going to be a part of what students use, so we need to get students using it in the correct way. Like what if like interacting with ChatGPT had a student mode? Right, what's student mode? Well, you know, it fine-tunes everything to make sure that your student is actually being challenged. Like, it will help them learn, it will assist them, but, like, there's this thing, there's this, like, path of least resistance that you take as a person, and it'll be up to you to think about when this pops up in your life. But I've seen it when I used ChatGPT to do programming, because I was kind of interested in learning to program. But then when I could see what ChatGPT, or I think I used Claude or something to do a little programming, it kind of really took the impetus away from me to learn and develop that as a skill. So like I could feel myself taking the path of least resistance, but there's other times when I've used it when it's helped me enhance something that I'm interested in. And it can be really tricky to figure that out and to figure out when you're doing that or not doing that. So like when I say student mode, I guess like maybe we can optimize the way you interact with it to encourage the right type of interaction for learning. That's kind of what I'm getting at, you know? Because although we might think, yeah, you know, I'm going to use this to help me learn, then you start taking some shortcuts and, you know, half-assing some stuff because you could just ask GPT to do it. But if you've got that that barrier in front of you of like student mode, and it can nudge you, it can remind yourself, hey, I'm supposed to learn something here. Like, if I stay in the student mode, I'll be learning, right? Some people just turn it off and cheat, but like, sometimes we just do stuff where we need to be told how to do it better, or taught how to do it better. There are many AIs out there designed for students where schools pay good money and where students only would get hints for their exercises, but the students, of course, use the open ones they find everywhere and will simply give the answer. And even when they give an explanation, several students just copy and paste the solution. Yeah, like, it's gonna happen, but we need to like figure out the answer to that, which I'm not sure how much of what you just described would be. Is it like you've learned that through silent observation? Or can you experiment and intervene and tell students this is what we're observing for, and see if they change what they're doing when they understand why, right? Like, if you tell someone that's not the correct way to learn, you're not actually going to learn, and they just bypass it and do the thing you don't want them to do, like, that's a psychological thing. Okay, that didn't work. Now we've got to try something else. Right, we've got some more food back from that. Put the furnace in there. Dang, I think I'm going to need another junk chest again.
Mr. Xisuma, Copper Golem
God.
Face Man.
Oh,
hello.
Hi. Hi, Ren. You scared me. You made me jump.
I'm sorry about that. Dude, what happened to your face?
I had a face transplant. I bumped into a copper golem, and there's a copper golem with an Xisuma face somewhere on this server now.
Just a casual face transplant, dude?
Yeah, man. Just a casual. Just another one. You know.
Yeah, man. You know, just
had some free
casual,
time. Just had some free time.
Well,
so why not?
let me just drop Kyle the horse off, dude.
Cal the horse.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it going, bro?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Dude, I'm having so much fun. Season 11. Oh my goodness, how awesome has this week been? It's been so good.
It's been sweet. Yeah, I love this early game vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it. I feel like we need it more often, but then that means resetting too often. So like, we've got to treasure it.
It's like it's a tricky balance that us hermits have to do, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
it is.
I'm probably going to stick it at horse tech for like quite a while, I think.
Dude, that's what I want to do as well.
Yeah.
I was thinking if we leverage the Nether to use horses there, like that could give horses like a lot of wings, you know? See what I did there?
Such a great idea. Dude, I see exactly what that was. Amazing.
Give the horses wings.
You can take horses into the Nether. Yeah, you can, right? Cleo
yeah,
was
they go
riding horses in the Nether
through,
last season.
and you can ride them through now because you used to have to dismount before you went through. Dude, I got
so
a
now you can just ride
sweet
straight
horse. Yeah, you can go straight in.
Show me, dude. Show me.
You hop on. This guy is literally, I think, about as fast as they can get, and it's got a mega jump. That actually looks like 4.5 blocks.
Bro, that is absolutely insane. Wait. Hup. Oh, like it's nothing,
Dude, yeah, easy.
Like it's nothing.
Hang on,
another block up there.
Let's do this proper. Let me grab some
This is 4
slabs.
blocks. This is 4 blocks. Ooh, whoops. Okay, wait.
That is 4 blocks.
Hup. Okay, wait.
It's easier when you've got...
Dude.
Yeah? 4
I
blocks.
reckon this is 4.5 blocks. I
Go
got
on.
up onto this thing without being in the yellow of the jump bar.
Try this one. That's
Okay,
4.5.
that's 4.5.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh, is that max
so
jump?
Close. That's max jump, yeah.
So it's probably
close.
like 4 and a little bit. Dang, that's cool.
Try trapdoor.
Can you do it one more time?
Okay. Try trapdoor, dude. It's going to be 4 and a pixel, I think.
I don't think it is, but like we'll try it.
Yeah, let's try.
I got the hitboxes on.
Oh my goodness, this horse is insane, dude. This
Yeah.
is so fast.
It's zippy.
Dude, can cow and this one have a baby?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
Mama had a chicken. Papa had a cow. Na. They didn't know how. Remember Cow and Chicken,
I feel
dude?
like I should have heard that. That sounds classic.
Did you ever watch Cow and Chicken, the cartoon?
I didn't. That was on like Cartoon Network, right?
Okay, bro. I'm gonna explain this to you, okay? But I want you to listen. And I'm not messing around. This is real. Okay?
Yeah.
So, Nick, this is Cartoon Network of the early 2000s. Best era of Cartoon Network of all time.
Classic.
Cow and Chicken are brother and sister.
Right.
Okay?
One's a cow, one's a
Their
chicken.
parents, one's a cow, one's a chicken. Their parents are legs.
Just legs.
Yeah. So the mum is just a pair of legs, like cut off at the waist, and the dad's just a pair of legs cut off at the waist. You only ever see this like a couple of times throughout the whole course of
Oh
the
my
of the
God.
run. Like every now and then you'll see the parents as like just as legs. And they always need to like pee. They have to go pee all the time. It's so weird. And there is
Ren,
a devil
did-
with his butt out, like
the-
a naked devil that's trying
I
to mess
remember
with them.
the
Like, that's
devil.
The cartoon.
Yeah. That popped into my head, the devil, yeah. Dude, did the creators of these shows, did they like ingest anything before writing?
There was some major ingestion happening in the production of these cartoons, dude.
I think most of the Cartoon Network was put together with some hefty ingestion.
I love cow and chicken, man. It was good stuff. Right, let's check this one. Ooh, okay,
No,
that
it's
wasn't a
not
full jump.
quite. It's not quite.
Oh, so close, dude. The little hooves are just like going over the top, you know?
When I look here, I can see it's like right at 4 blocks. So it can do 4,
Wow.
maybe a sliver more, but not a trapdoor. Wow.
That's amazing, man. This is an insane horse. But yes, anyway, you must let my cow breed with, what is this thing called?
It doesn't have a name yet. I need like a
Okay.
copper-based horse name.
Can you call it chicken?
I could call it chicken. Let's do it.
And then cow and chicken can have a baby.
Where's my name tag? I got a name tag somewhere around here. We can do that. We can do that. Chicken. Chicken it is.
Sweet. Yes. Cartoon Network wins once again.
Cow and chick. I can't believe this.
Yo, chat. Does the devil have a name in
Chicken!
Cow and Chicken?
Chicken!
Does the devil have a name?
Chicken.
Bro, can we make baby, please?
Yeah. Don't you need like a golden carrot or a golden apple? Oh, dude, I
yeah.
got gold. I got carrots. Like, we can do this. We can do this.
Okay, I'll sleep. You make gold carrots, and we make baby.
Let's do it. Where's the gold at? Dude, my chests are disgusting.
I think the devil
you
is
know how
called,
organized I am, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
the
dude.
organization will come, but right now, it's so lacking.
Me too, man. Me too. I got a chest monster, and it's just growing and growing and growing.
Okay,
You
okay.
know? All right.
Right, let's bring cow and chicken together.
I'm gonna bring cow over to chicken.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. Love is in the air.
Oh,
And
oh,
I think-
oh, lovely.
Oh,
Hello.
look, see, look how it's adorable.
Oh
Hello,
my god,
little
let's
one.
name it Pig.
No, dude, we got to stick with the Cartoon Network lore. I think the red guy is called Red Guy or Red Man,
Oh.
but that's not a good name though. I know what we can name it, dude. I've got it. Azuma.
You calling it
The
Xisuma?
baby shall be named Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Oh my god. Oh, that was terrible, that show.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, he's like Elvis, isn't he? Oh my god. Yeah, what
That's
is
so
it?
good.
What is it you grow them up with? It's hey Gem. Hi.
Jam!
Hey, I heard you guys were making babies over here, so I
We are.
came to
Yeah,
say
we
made Johnny
a baby
Bravo.
with cow and chicken. We
It's
made
an
Johnny Bravo.
abomination.
somebody needs to stop Ren from naming things.
Oh,
Why,
dude, he's
Jim?
already an
Why?
adult.
Wow. Okay.
That did not take a lot.
This is going to be the greatest of all the equestrian beasts on the server.
Right, let's get cow over here. Do you wanna tame it? Actually, you should tame it. It's your horse.
Okay, I'll tame it.
Oh no, wait. Anyone can
Johnny?
tame it and then ride it, right? But it
Johnny,
does have
be
an
good
owner.
to me. Johnny, be good.
Call it Chuck.
We're
Hey, there we
friends
go.
first time. It's fate.
Now, what's its stats like? Because this horse ain't got no hearts. It ain't got no speed. It's got
Yeah.
a little bit of jump. Jem, have you seen my incredible horse over here? Its name
Is your
is
horse
Chicken.
good?
My horse is the best.
Why is your horse named Chicken?
Look at it go.
Oh, can I make a baby with your horse?
Everyone wants one now. We could try it. We could try it. Yeah, let's do it.
Ooh.
Look,
Well,
they
Johnny
would
It
make
might be a
such
little bit
pretty
tired
child.
though. It's just
Mine's white.
reared one.
Look at this.
Dude, Johnny Bravo is quick.
Oh yeah, yours doesn't want any carrots yet.
Oh, you got a speedy one. Nice.
Johnny Bravo can jump 3 blocks too.
Would you like me to give you a technical evaluation of its speed?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will do that in 1 second. First, we will breed Gem.
He doesn't want a carrot. I
Oh
tried.
god, there's so many.
He's not ready for a carrot yet.
Chicken's
No.
not ready.
Give him some time.
Chicken's not ready.
I'll
Okay,
come back.
right.
I'll give him time.
Let's see.
Okay.
Hotkeys, mini hards. Okay, so where? Wait, why speed not? Speed. Okay,
Dude,
so
I'm gonna-
cow.
Okay.
Cow
Yep.
is not letting me go anywhere because you only have 1 saddle.
Okay, hold on.
Ren, did you
Yep.
get your saddle from a chest?
I think I made my saddle.
You can make them. That's right. Yeah. At some point, someone's going to tell a story about how long they went looking for a saddle. I know it.
I also
Right.
just fished out 3 saddles today before stream too, so like,
Brilliant.
I'm
Oh,
loaded
doing
with the
fishing.
saddles.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, Johnny
It's
is
never an
definitely
iron, isn't it?
faster
Oh, there it
than
is.
Johnny's definitely faster than his mum, but Cow has got a special place in my heart. You know what I mean?
I know.
She's charmed me. You know, I don't
The
think I
original.
can give up Cow for Johnny.
Okay, so I got a saddle
there we go.
for cat. Right, cat. Right. So you have that. Okay.
Okay.
So cow is 10.2 blocks a second.
Okay, is that good?
That's real good. Also, my one's
job,
just been
Cal.
left up here, dude. Chicken. What's going on? I forgot what speed. I think mine's 12.4. So like the fastest is 12.43. Mine is 12.24.
Wow. Okay.
But that means cow's pretty fast. Like, you know, you
Yeah.
struggle to get ones above 10.
Right. Check Johnny, dude.
Go on, Johnny.
Check Johnny.
Come on,
Come
brother.
on, Johnny.
Oh, I'm seeing 11. Is that 11.3? 11.3. Nice. So it's actually like the average between our two, which is they changed the breeding stuff so that it would be closer to the average between the two.
Gotcha. Johnny, you will forever be
Interesting.
a disappointment to me.
Ren, how could you?
Wait, where have the others wandered off to, dude?
Good question. I need to get. Oh my god!
they're
I can't
both here. Okay.
Chicken.
I mean, dude,
Chicken!
like, look at them. They're so they love each other.
They
Cow and
do.
chicken
They
are,
get
like,
along.
It's inseparable.
They're thick as thieves.
We'll stick in here and they can have a chat.
I guess they can share. They can share a spot together, can't they? That's cool.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Xisuma, I have come over with the purpose.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. What's
Your
on your
face.
mind? My face.
Your face is on my mind.
You want a copper golem?
Okay, this is going to be difficult to explain, but Mumbo gave me a hoe called the Mumho Jumho,
Right.
and I'm making like a magic-inspired base,
Okay.
and I want to have like things that are magical in the base. Okay.
Like a copper golem.
So picture this, if you will.
Yes.
A magic-fueled Golomancy Autobot floating above a wheat field with the Mumho Jumho hoeing away at the ripe wheat bits with magical particles. Like, imagine it's done a sweep with the hoe, right? And there's like magical particles flying behind it.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, the copper golem doesn't harvest stuff, but it does move around, and you can manipulate where it walks and what it's holding. You can manipulate that.
No, I don't want any of that. It's going to be an armor stand
Oh.
statue representing the magic of the Mumho Jumho.
So you want a statue?
An armor stand. Yeah, I'm going to make it out of an armor stand.
Oh,
right?
so you
Like
don't
an
want a
armor
copper
stand build.
statue?
Well, I was going to try use a copper golem for it, but I can't manipulate its arms. So I want to make like the whole thing, right? And that means
Hang on.
I need the
I just want to like verify you. Have you got an actual statue?
No.
No.
I do not have a statue yet.
Because
no.
it might have the pose you want. Yes, this way.
I mean, that's the, it's a nice idea. you know, use the pose of the copper golem.
Well, if you want to go like if you want to
go,
go above and beyond with a
yep, I
a
wanna
whole
go
a
above
whole
and
like
beyond.
armor stand thing, then
I do
look at him.
wanna
He's
go- I
doing
do
he's
wanna-
doing yoga. He's doing
I-
Pilates.
I do want to go above and beyond.
So do you need a copper head? Oh my god! You want to kill me? That took me so long to cotton on.
I would like your
And the
cranium,
bed.
sir.
And the bed, just right here, right now.
If you wouldn't, ooh, dude, this is looking so sick. By the way, oh my goodness.
It's so sweet, right? One of the golems actually
Jeez,
disappeared.
man. Dude, your inventory is.
Yep, it's there. Okay, go on. Let's get this over and done with, Ren.
Let me just take a moment to absorb the inventory of the Xisuma.
It's now just a pile of beautiful rotating weirdness.
I love your face, dude. You are like never changed, dude. You are the actual best human.
Do you want another one
Nice.
for good luck?
Yeah, yes.
I
please,
think
will
do
take
you know?
another one, yes.
Let's do
I'll
a
take
few
another
here.
one.
I could take one. I could
Okay.
probably figure out how to use one at some point.
Dang it, it was out of arrows. Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Right, is that one? There's two. So here you go, bam.
Sweet.
I'll go
dude.
big head.
There we go.
Boop,
That's
boop,
actually.
boop, 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 boop.
You can't do this to me, Xisuma. You're hurting my stomach, dude. That actually suits the whole look better, though, right? Because the golems do have like pretty big heads. And,
Yeah, so
when
I've been chatting with Hoffen, right? Like Hoffen made me this skin. It was kind of last minute, and then I realized like, oh, I should have done what I normally done and like put the head on as well, right? You remember like Turtle
Yeah.
Xisuma and Xisuma?
Yep.
So then now I'm starting to think, right? If we go look at the golem, its head is like actually a slab. It's
It
like
is, yeah.
slab. Do you think Hoffen could make like a model that widens, like it's bigger than the normal head, and therefore looks a bit more like a slab? I don't think it can be one
Definitely.
for one, but you can definitely like push the head shape out a couple of pixels backwards and forwards of like a custom helmet, and then obviously put an antenna on top. Right?
I think Hoffen could make the top 3 pixel layers transparent, and then fill the like on both the right and the left and the north, south, east, west as many pixels as possible. And it won't be like, yeah, like you say, it'll probably go halfway across your shoulders.
Yeah.
It'll look wild though, dude. It'll look like an anvil landed on you, man.
The columns, they now look like they had an anvil, like land on their heads
No,
and like
it
stick
cannot
a pin
be
in it.
unseen, dude.
Can't be
It cannot
unseen.
be unseen. Oh no, what have I done?
So cool.
Sweet,
Oh,
dude.
they're awesome.
By the way, I will be coming to you this week.
Oh.
I'm going to give you some homework before I leave, okay? I'm
Right,
going to be
okay.
coming to you for a magical item.
Oh, you went to Mumbo with this, didn't you?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I did. He gave me
You
the
asking
Mumho Jumbo.
everyone for a magical item.
Yep.
And that's all the context you give us.
That's it. That's all you get. A magical. It can be of your choice. It can be anything. It could be
Oh my god.
It could be a berry. Whatever you think is magical.
I've got ideas already.
Nice. And then I'm going to incorporate it into my build in some way. It's going to be sweet, dude.
I've got an idea. Okay, that's great. I can get you a magical item, Ren.
Sweet.
Nice. Thanks
sweet,
for coming
but-
by, man. This was.
No worries, man.
Feel free to pop by at any time. Seriously.
Well, I
always good
think
fun.
Jim's made a road now, which is awesome. Like, if you
Yes.
follow this road
Oh, look.
and then over the top, it'll go to Pearl. And then I'm like just over. If you look in this direction, I'm right of Pearl.
So you're like the other side of that hill over there, though, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, after False.
Yes, I went to False is the other side of the hill, and then you're a little further along.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
Yeah, we need roads, we need horses. I want to embrace that. I don't want to do wings.
We need all the things.
I'm
dude.
resisting. I'm
Anything with
resisting the
feet.
wings.
Dude, we could be the feet club.
Uh,
Like Fight Club, but
if I
feet
can use a
club,
horse, I will
you know?
join. Also, feet club sounds kind of dodge. Just saying.
Actually,
There's a website that's
Yes.
similar to Feet Club.
okay, scratch feet club. No feet club.
You know, we've
The-
had no wings club in the past. Like, we don't have to
No
figure it
wings
out
club.
right now, but like, let's come up with a cool name, like a pun for the horse.
The Hoofmans.
The Hoofmans,
Humans. Hoofmans.
the Grounded.
Ooh, dude, that's
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 kind of cool.
that's got some like allegory to it, man. That's kind of nice. The Grounded. Oh man, there's like lore and everything in that.
There is, yeah.
Sweet. Dude.
We'll come up with a name. Are you leaving
Alright.
Johnny here then?
Oh, is this Johnny? Is this Cal? Is that Johnny? No, this is Johnny. Hold on. No, dude, I'm eternally disappointed with Johnny.
Dude, Johnny's a zipper.
Okay.
whiz on
Do
by.
you want to bring Johnny over to my base? Actually, yeah, this is a great opportunity. You come and see me.
Let's do
Come for a
that.
cup
I
of tea.
love that. Okay.
Okay.
Drop this one off. Oh man, this is cool. I actually want to make it a thing to like go around and see people's bases more.
Yeah, me too.
Like, not
Alright,
just
we'll
early
quickly
game,
pop
not
in this
just early
direction.
game. I mean throughout the season, like, because stuff's always evolving.
Dude, the Hoof Squad.
Hoof Squad, that's a good one. Trotter Club. Trotter's Pigs. Okay, that is a pig right there.
The
Trotter
Trotter Club.
Oh, dude, what's going on over there? Who's that?
Ooh.
There's like two hermits conversing in a field, and I'm like, I see Gem, but who's the other hermit?
Hold on. Oh, that's Scar.
Should we go say hello?
That's Scar over there. Dude, there's so much wheat on this server. My goodness. Yeah, let's
There's
go
a lot
sell
of
it. How do we get... Oh, we can just go down here?
Yeah, although there is some like cave openings, so it can be a little treacherous. Be careful.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello.
Hermits
Hi,
on
guys.
horses. I love to see it.
Hello. Welcome.
I built
welcome.
a
We're
road
just
today just
critiquing
for
Mumbo's
that.
base.
Yeah,
Amazing.
we got to
Do
start
you
a
guys
club.
want to... Do you guys want to be in the Hoof Squad?
The what?
The Hoof Squad.
Can
It's
you
a-
stop naming things?
What does that mean?
It means
It's like the
we
horse
reject wings.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
want to
I'm
go
not doing that.
horses. Oh,
Hooves only.
Guys, I
dang
want to
it.
visit B Dubs. I can't. I have to wear. I have to wear
No,
wings at some
I'm
point.
out. I'm happy, Gaston.
Ooh.
Well, don't have to
that's
go that
cool.
far. I'd rather be in the Hooves Club than that club.
It's the Hoof Squad.
That's the
Squad.
point. The happy ghast is
Wait.
not fast.
Wait, what did I say? It's the Hoover Squad.
Well, the happy Gaston. Not for crap.
True, true. It's a building.
The Hoovers. The Hoofers.
The Hoovers.
I kind of like the name.
The
a little
Hoovers,
bit, I
we
think.
suck. Oh my god. Sorry, I had to.
Are you Wait, are you literally the vacuum cleaner that they used to advertise on TV back in the old
Yes.
days with the rotisserie chicken?
That
Henry
Hoover.
the Hoover.
Dude, I mean, if you turned on TV, at least in America back in the day, there was like the Hoover commercial, and the guy was really getting in there, and he would lift it over his head and be like, "It's this light, ladies." And then the next commercial would come on, and it was about a rotisserie chicken, and it was the set it and forget it. And you put the rotisserie chicken in there, and you watched it turn in the juices and the drips and everything, and then within minutes, it's done.
So they
And then
didn't
you go
boil
do
the
some
chicken,
hoovering.
is what you're telling me.
They didn't Hoover the chicken, but it was these were the infomercials. I used to watch them as a child. I couldn't sleep, so I watched the infomercials.
You know what I used to watch? I used to watch the, you know, where they were like, they'd show like a bit of jewelry on the screen. They're like, this is a rare gem mined from the mountains of Chile. Starting price $1,000.
Whoa!
And then slowly the price goes down and it goes all the way down to like $20.
I so thought you were
Eventually.
going to talk about cow and chicken again. That was the perfect moment.
I used to watch that. I used to just sit there and watch the price go down to like from $1,000 for the rarest gem on the planet to $20.
Etho, how do you cook? I'm sorry, my brain is tired. Ren, I got Etho on my mind because Etho apparently. Are you the worst Canadian or is he the worst Canadian?
There's a worst Canadian? Oh, my
I'm
god.
worse than Etho for sure.
Okay. Red, how do you
Yes.
cook your chicken?
I mean, I cook my chicken in many ways, but most commonly roasted with stuffing and potatoes and gravy.
Okay. What's maybe your runner-up way of doing it?
Probably in a pan with some olive oil and finished with some butter and salt and pepper.
Okay. Jeb?
I know
How
where
am
this
I
is going.
contributing to this chicken conversation? What?
Yeah, how do you cook your chicken?
I know where
Oh,
this is
same
going,
as
chat.
Ryan,
I know.
roasted.
Xisuma?
Azuma, how do you cook your chicken?
With heat.
In what source?
I boil it with hot water.
That was the most British answer.
I
Boil
love it.
with
I
hot
love
water.
With hot
Just
water,
some
mate.
hot water.
Put on the kettle. Let's have a cuppa.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I'm so happy you stuck to the boiled chicken, Xisuma. People gave you grief, and you're like, I'm doubling down. I love it. I love it.
It's great. Chicken tastes amazing. Don't even need seasoning.
Do you put anything in the water? Or is it just straight water from the tap?
I boil it in the kettle first, and then
No, but like you put any like seasonings in the water to like spice things up a little bit.
sometimes I'll put a little bit of salt in, but no, you don't need anything with it.
No. Look, I get the boil the chicken bit, Scar, but the bit that's always perplexed me with Azuma's chicken cooking method is the zero salt situation.
What you
Like,
got to
there's no salt
understand
involved when he eats
is that the chicken goes into a salad, and sometimes that salad has got like hummus or cheese in it, and so like the flavor can come from elsewhere as well. But the chicken,
Okay,
just
fair.
straight boiled, tastes
Yeah.
great. Tastes great.
Just straight out of the water.
Someone in my chat thinks that I boiled the chicken in the kettle.
Wait, did everybody not realize that he puts the chicken whole in there with feathers? The whole thing goes in there, feathers and all.
Oh my.
Azuma, someone in my chat says that's how I make chicken for my cat.
That is important. Actually, that is important. If you do make chicken for your cat, you don't put salt, you don't put pepper, any of that stuff. It just has to be plain chicken. Like Azuma eats cat chicken, we've learned. He's a cat chicken eater.
Is
Oh,
Xisuma
it's
just a
funny.
cat?
Azuma, are you a cat? Are you a cat man?
No, he's
I've never
so
eaten
small.
cat food, and I've never eaten dog food.
No, I haven't either. My brother tried once, but I caught him at the last minute. But I gotta say, like Azuma, like this, I think he might be the swollest guy on Hermitcraft.
Bro, you so swole, dude.
Dude, I could see
Oh.
under his shirt like a 12 pack. I could see it. It was there.
Why were you looking under Xuma's shirt?
Okay, well,
Where
I'm
is this going?
complimenting Gem.
I'm just asking questions, Scar.
That's a valid question, to be fair.
No, it's not. I'm just complimenting. I was watching his guitar video.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
watched the
see
video.
one of
Not
them for a
looking
while.
at the guitar. The
I
guitar
watched the
was
guitar
elsewhere.
video too. I can confirm, Azuma, you swole, dude.
I mean, I do my reps every day. I eat clean.
You
Yeah,
also have
you-
like
that's what happens.
8,000
Cat
cool
chicken.
guitars.
The guitars.
Like in the background,
you
you
have-
have like a
You have
rack of them.
such
Dude,
cool
I
guitars,
got
dude.
so many
Oh
now.
my goodness.
Have you done a video where you show them off? Like each one, like
I haven't
like show it on
actually.
camera.
I mean, what I've tried to do
It's
over
video, I
time is get like at least one guitar video of each in, which I've now done because I got 2 more this year.
Okay.
But
That's neat. Yeah, they look cool. I don't know
yeah,
anything about
I got
guitar.
an
I've
8
never played
string.
it,
I've
like-
got 7 strings, and then I've got like I got this new ESP knockoff, like a classic Hetfield guitar, and then I got the
Mhm.
Jackson V, which Limp Bizkit use. So like, now I've got enough that I
Is
can
he from
just
Tool?
like pick up and play any song, because they're all in different tunings, which is just
Okay.
just
I don't
wonderful.
know anything about it, but I like the different designs. They're cool.
Yeah,
X, do you have any Steph Carpenter Ibanez's?
I don't, but I've seen some of those. They look really cool.
Please get one.
I have the Universe that started the
Ooh.
whole 7-string thing. I got that guitar.
Nice.
But yeah, I could easily buy more, but like, I'd have nowhere to put them.
You can always buy another guitar. That's the problem
Exactly.
with guitars. Like
Guitars are great.
they're a bit like Pokemon
Same as
cards, to be
Legos.
honest.
You can always buy
Yeah.
another Lego.
Yeah.
Except
Speaking
for
of
the
which,
prices, my God.
yeah,
Can we-
crazy.
The prices on Legos lately. Like, what are they doing over there in Denmark? Like, what's going on? They need
Yeah.
help? Like, are they struggling? They need some they need like a, you know?
Every
What's going on over
every
there?
now
Like-
and then I'll see a Lego set, and I'll be like, usually in airports, they always have a Lego shop in an airport, and I go, oh, you know, it'd be nice to do one of these, you know, sometime. Oh, £300? What? Like,
Yeah, they're so
who
expensive.
is this for? This is ridiculous.
Dude, they released the next generation, the Star Trek Next Generation Lego, and like I'm just so excited. There's
Oh
Jean-Luc
my
Picard,
God.
Riker, Deanna Troy, the whole
that's so
crew, Geordie LaForge with the visor, and it's $400.
Oh,
Wow.
$400.
that's mad.
I was like, I was like, I can't, and I won't. I can't, and I won't. I'm gonna stand on principle.
I've got a Lego that I'm going to do on stream. It's Darth Vader's head.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
You know, like the headpiece that stands.
Dude,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
the guy who did his voice? Is it Mufasa in The Lion King? When was the
Yeah.
last time you watched The Lion King?
A couple years ago. It's a classic.
Very long time ago, even though it was my favorite movie as a kid.
Dude, fire up Disney Plus. Just jump in there. The guy who does Mufasa's voice is Darth Vader. I was watching it the
Yeah.
other day and I was like, that's Darth Vader. Like, what is this? It's a kid's movie. Can't have Darth Vader in there. Oh,
Darth Vader in the
Who
Lion
doesn't
King.
know this?
James Earl Jones. That's the guy's name, isn't it?
Yeah, it's James Earl Jones.
I had no idea. It just caught me off guard, you know? It's just like, all of a sudden there's Darth Vader in a kid's movie.
Dude, imagine putting a Darth Vader helmet on Mufasa.
Well, I mean, with the voice, it would be very fitting.
Everything the sun touches is yours.
Yeah, with the breath.
Jem, did you finish your Lord of the Rings Lego you're building? This is like 2-3 years ago. Did you ever finish that?
Shh, don't. It's okay.
You haven't finished it?
We don't need the finished things, do we?
Is it all just in a box now, Jim? Just
No, it's so many pieces. I'm almost done.
Oh.
I'm like, I'm 3/4 done.
Okay, I mean that's progress, but that was like
Yeah,
3
that's
years
good.
ago.
It's not. It doesn't.
Where is it? Like, is it taking up like a considerable like desk
No,
or table?
It's in my stream setup. You can see it in the background. It sits by the lamp.
And it's half built?
Yeah, it looks great.
Are the like what? Okay, all right. You could embrace this by taking some of the little gnomes and like putting them around there, like they're working on the build, like they're putting
They're
it
in.
together.
yeah. That'd be
The
good.
little guys. There's a Bilbo and a Legolas. They're in.
Yeah, put the little gnomes up there, and like maybe if you have tools or something, put them in their hands, like they're like hammering it together. It'd be cool.
That is cool. That's a nice little touch.
Check out the view
And
of
then
the
you don't have
bridge
to
over
finish
here.
it.
Like, it looks like it's got a dinosaur on it.
Yeah, good bridge that.
Wow, that's so cool.
Dinosaur?
Scar,
Yeah,
did you
Jim and
build a
Scar, you-
dinosaur, or is it actually something else?
Okay. It started out looking a little like a brontosaurus, and
Oh, dear.
I was struggling pretty hard with it. I was getting pretty frustrated, and then eventually I'm like, I started trying to make it more alien and a little bit fatter, and gave it
Oh.
some fur, and then I was like, okay, and then I gave it a big nose, and I'm like, okay, this feels like an alien and not like a 6-year-old's plastic brontosaurus toy from Jurassic Park.
And were you aiming for it to be a dinosaur? What did you say? Brontosaurus, is it?
Yeah.
Is that what you were aiming for it to be?
I was aiming for the basic shape of a brontosaurus.
So is
Like just kind of like a long neck, kind
I
of a
haven't-
big tail.
I haven't seen your episode yet, so I don't know like what the story behind it is. Then I saw that and just saw dinosaur and thought you were going to do like a Jurassic Park base or something. Is that not what you were going for?
No.
Oh, interesting.
No.
What is it you got planned then?
I'm gonna be John Hamm. I mean, not John Hamm. Wait, no. What's the
It is
Jurassic
John
Park
Hamm,
guy
right?
again, Red?
It is John Hamm.
Is it? Wait, John Hamm's
I
the
think-
guy from Mad Men, isn't it? The beard.
Yeah,
Just
like
couldn't settle down.
Chat will know.
Hammond.
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 I'm gonna be Hammond. I'm gonna wear all white like the Kentucky
John
Fried
Hammond.
Chicken guy. I'm gonna have a cane.
Yeah. Grow a big beard.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
a
go have a
beard, of
closer look at
course.
it. I've got to head to Ren's base. I'm going to check out Ren's base in a minute, but let's head over there and take a look at yours as well. So hang
Scott, by
on,
the way,
you're
you
guys
John
pass me
Hammond.
up, I'm gonna.
This
murder
is
your
this
horse.
is Jurassic Park, right?
Yes, exactly.
I can't
we
tell
spared no
if I'm
expenses,
getting
Zuma.
it wrong and you're going for something else or not, because I think it looks fantastic.
Scott, you absolutely killed it with this thing, dude. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Like I
Oh
don't
my
get
goodness.
this. Yeah,
Wow,
it's
look at
just
that,
it's
dude.
incredible.
It's so we're gonna have a giant gate right here, and it's gonna say "Welcome to
Jurassic Park.
Scarassic Park."
Scarassic Park. Dude, I was standing on the bridge with someone talking about how you're going to do Jurassic Park and couldn't come up with the Scar pun. And we knew there was a Scar pun. I think it was Mumbo. Scarassic Park. It's so obvious.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
brilliant.
we're gonna get Jeeps. We're gonna have Jeeps,
Oh my god.
but they're I haven't come up with the pun yet. Scarp beeps. I don't know.
Skeeps.
Work in progress.
Skeeps.
Work in progress. And then you're gonna get on those, but it's basically a minecart, and you're gonna go around the park. You're gonna take it in, but if you go the wrong direction, there's gonna be a randomizer with redstone, of course. And it'll send you down a path where then the Jurassic, some kind of Jurassic creature will kill you.
Ooh.
But if you make it out of the ride alive, you get a treat, ice cream.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
and a
cool.
plushie. Think about a plushie. What do you think about a plushie? Throw in a rusty plushie?
Actually sounds good.
So it's
I
a
have one
ride where I
question,
could get ice cream or die. I like those odds.
Yeah, exactly.
I have one question. Why are you so freaking talented, dude? Ridiculous, man. Can I have some of it? Can you give me a little bit?
Spread it around,
Please?
Scar. Share it.
I'm not building Jurassic
Stop
Park,
hogging it
my
all.
God, guys.
Stop hogging it, Scar. Hogging all the talent.
I'm not actually building Jurassic Park, my God.
Scott, you know what this reminds me of, though, dude? I don't know if maybe you know, maybe you both know. Dino Riders. Do you remember this show?
I don't think I know that
No.
one.
Okay, Scar, I might be introducing to you to a whole new world that your head might just explode. Imagine
Really? Tell me more.
dinosaurs, right, rigged with laser beams and missiles.
Oh god.
So like
I've
Star Wars
never heard
gear
of this.
on dinosaurs with laser beams and missiles, dude. That's Dino Riders.
Really?
It's so awesome, dude. It's so good.
I loved Jurassic Park as a kid, but I was never really into the dinosaurs. I was really more into the park operations.
Mm.
So like, I didn't get into all like the dinos with lasers and all that stuff. That's cool.
I'm gonna send you some screenshots from the
Yeah,
show. It's
please
so good.
send me those.
It's such a cool show.
Dude, I was the weird kid. They were like, oh, did you see the Brontosaurus or the T-Rex or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, I gotta know that ride control system that kept those Jeeps like moving through there. Like, I'm curious what the hourly capacity of the attraction
Yeah.
is. Do they have any other attractions? Like, do they have a swimming pool? Like,
Yeah.
no,
What
nobody
engines were
wanted to
used
talk
to
to me
open
about
the big
that.
gates? What sort of electrical systems were used to power the cables? You know?
Exactly. Did you
These
read the
are
book?
These are the important things.
Don't
Like,
you
did you
just
read how do they
love
make all the
don't you just
food?
love how YouTube now answers these questions?
Do they?
There are you know this, Scar, right?
Is there Jurassic Park explainer videos?
I'm not sure about Jurassic Park specifically, but there's like
Okay.
those deep dive videos on Disney parks where they just explain
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
logistics of how it runs and the history and stuff. Like that stuff is so cool to get
Yeah.
access to that now.
I mean,
Oh,
I have
for
an
sure.
important
I was the
question
same,
about
man. I used to
Jurassic
look
Park,
at stuff
okay?
like that and wonder how it all worked.
Guys, remember the banquet when the raptors are in the building and the kids are like, they find the
Yeah.
banquet, all the food. I just want to say this is one of my favorite moments in any movie as a kid because all I wanted to do was stick my hand into that jelly and just eat it and like eat all the I wanted to tuck into that banquet so badly. It looked so amazing. But my question is, who made the food and where did they go?
That is
Now you would have used a spoon. At least washed your hands, right?
No, dude, hand straight into the jelly, dude. I'm about to get eaten by a raptor. I got no time for spoons.
I'd still pop a little hand sanitizer, to be honest with you.
I might sanitize beforehand. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need. I needed that. Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm good.
But seriously, who made the banquet and where did the chefs go?
Well, they evacuated because of the storm.
Or they were eaten by the raptors.
That's true.
That was always my
Well,
theory as a kid.
Did you read Michael Crichton's book?
The
on
cooks
Jurassic
got
Park?
eaten.
No. Is there a book? That sounds awesome.
Yes. Okay, Green says it's dry, but I don't. He doesn't know what he's talking about. It is really, really good, and it does tell a lot of the backstory of where the people went, or some of the park operations and how all that works. It is really good. I recommend it. I recommend Creighton's book. I think it's really good. I
That
think
sounds
it's
awesome,
good.
man.
But when Grant said it was dry, I like cried inside. I'm like, I loved it. I wanted you to love it.
Okay. Did you guys have the Jurassic Park cards?
I
The
might have done.
collectible cards.
Dude, I had Babylon 5 cards somehow, and then watched that show like 2 or 3 years ago. Like, watched it 25, 30 years later or
Yeah.
something.
The Jurassic
know
Park
what
cards were so
Babylon
sweet.
was.
They were shots from the film, and then like an explanation below of what happened in the scene. And on the back of the card, they had like a character write-up for like whatever character was in it, and like their purpose and their, like what they were in the show or whatever. So it'd be like John Hammond, owner, and then like a little blurb about like the character.
Like baseball cards?
Yeah, they were like baseball cards. Yeah, and they
Oh,
were sold in booster packs of like 5 or something. And at my school, we went absolutely nuts for these things. Like they were.
Oh, wow.
They were basically pieces of gold. Like I would give my entire lunchbox up for a Raptor card, dude. I'd be like, take my
Bear,
sandwich.
did you just come up
my
with like the
chocolate,
group
my
name that we were
chocolate
discussing
milk.
half an hour
You have
ago?
it all. I'm not eating today.
The Naysayers?
for the Raptor card.
Oh my
For
god.
the Raptor card. Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. They were
Yeah,
so
I
awesome.
didn't know that.
Someone just dropped in with the name for the horse group in my chat. Like
Go on.
30 minutes later, it just gives me this impression that they've been sat there like thinking about it, like coming up with a perfect name. The Naysayers?
Yes.
Okay, that's kind of funny. That's kind of
That's
funny.
so good. That's the one.
Well done, Bear. That's great.
Lock it in, boys. Lock it in.
The Naysayers. Nater Wings.
You want to see where I'm going to build my my arch going into Scarassic Park here? Would you like to see it?
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Is it where the crafting bench is?
No, that's the crafting pillar of crafting. I don't know what I was thinking, but every time I used a crafting bench, I would discard it and make a new one. And I made 11 crafting benches while building Rusty. I don't know what
I
I
saw a
was
Reddit
thinking, guys.
post about that. They like circled all the different crafting benches. Hey man,
I have
it
no
saves you a
idea.
trip,
It's
doesn't it? You
outrageous.
just make one, you save a trip.
I don't know how
Exactly.
you
So,
got, like,
all
the-
right. So
like
we
the
pop up
rounded
here.
shape into this build. It's so good.
Don't want. Do you guys notice there's a pretty heavy fall off on the voice mod?
Yeah, it's quite a big fall off.
I'm okay,
All right.
Fine.
I think.
It's
All
fine.
right, so there's gonna be a bridge right there to here, and then there's gonna be the big gates that'll open, and you'll hear the creaking of the wood. And then
That
you'll
was a
hear
very
Star
strange creak. I'm just saying. That
Hammond.
was
It was a creek.
that was not a creak.
Ren?
35% creek. It passes as a creek. No,
It's
dude,
like
a creek is like
it's like you're crunching paper. Yeah, that's more of a creak.
oh, there's gonna be a mechanical creek, right?
There's
so
your
it's gonna
creek.
be like choo.
Okay,
chugga,
that's a
chugga,
horse.
chugga,
Xisuma.
chugga,
That's
chugga.
not a creek. It's a freaking horse.
Horses
It's
creak.
gonna be a clunking of gears, right? Like chugga 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 chugga, and it's open.
Okay, I have to make a creek. Okay, all right. You said it's more of a high pitched, right? I guess like a metal sound maybe, but like what? All right.
That sounded like a ghost dying. Are we playing Phasmophobia?
Get the spirit box out, dude.
Dude,
Are you here?
Go spirit
I
box
switched
in.
on.
Are you sad?
I got to meet the developer, like the guy.
Oh yeah.
And,
That must have
like,
been awesome.
Apparently, well, the best part was I think it was Green Impulse, Skiz maybe. They had gone to the booth, and the guy who like made the original developer was just selling shirts, just ringing people up. He's just over there like, oh, here's a short, here's a short, here's a short. Like he was like the chillest, like calmest guy. Like he's the the stereotypical like solo dev guy, you know, just very calm, very quiet, very reserved. He's just a nice guy. But I wish I could have seen it when they went there and he that Gray and Impulse and them all saw him. He was just selling shirts out of the booth.
Just chilling.
Just chilling. Selling some merch. I gotta do one more creek.
Okay, one more creek. You got this, dude. Dig deep.
It's not a creek.
Better.
It's not a creek. Sounded like a
Was
dying,
that good?
like a dying garden
better.
gnome.
It was better.
Okay, one more time.
What
Dude,
happened in the
I
end?
don't
Did
know
it,
what
like,
this
did it
is.
run
I don't know
into a
what this
rock or
is.
something?
Okay, just envision a creek. Whatever you feel like a creek is, the big wood doors will open, and then on the sides, lanterns will appear, and fire will burst up, and then you'll hear me you'll hear me. Welcome to Scarassic Park. We have spared no expense for your journey to prehistoric times. And then I will come up as an armor stand, decked out in full like a white suit with a cane, just like the KFC man. And I'll say, come with me, and we'll go on a journey through Scarassic Park.
Dude, I'm so in. I'm invested.
Yeah.
I'm 100% invested.
How do we invest in Scarassic Park? Are you looking for venture capital?
That's actually a great question. That's a great question. First off, Ren, I'm gonna need your chest plate, and Xisuma, I'm gonna need your pickaxe. This will help me achieve what I want with Scarassic Park, to bring the joy of dinosaurs to Hermitcraft and to the audience. Are you with me? Will you stand here today to bring Jurassic Park to fruition?
I stand with you and I give you my chest plate.
Oh, wonderful. We are well on our way to crafting ourselves a great and prosperous.
And long may Scarassic Park prosper. And may I have the first ticket, please?
Of course. Now, I'll get that made up once I get an amble. I think Green has one.
Okay, good.
I too will give you my pickaxe.
Oh, wait. That was blue, and then it turned to wood.
See ya. If I could find my horse.
Dude. Yeah, that was,
if I could find my horse, that thing just went off.
A very dramatic exit, but you messed it up, man.
I saw the blue.
Where did it go? Where did it go? That guy darted off.
I'll let you know for Diamond Pickaxe.
Oh my god, did it go down the side of the hill or something?
Chest plate back.
Dude, if I legitimately get the first ticket, you can keep it, man.
I'm not building Jurassic Park. It's a Star Wars world. Oh my god.
Where'd that guy go?
Xisuma is the most oblivious man I have ever known, and I love him so much.
He's the best. He must never change.
You were on a horse. You were both on a horse. You didn't just sit on my one. Where is it?
No, we're both on a horse.
Is it? Did you push it off the edge?
No.
Is Johnny Bravo dead?
No.
R.I.P. Johnny.
Well, I could say this, Xisuma.
He didn't last very long, unfortunately.
A gift can help bring about a fallen horse.
Do you guys know where it is?
Xisuma. Dude, Johnny is
I know exactly where it is for the diamond pickaxe.
I know where it is too.
Did you see its head too? I'm actually mildly worried that it went over the edge over here.
I can't believe it. It actually did it. Dude, what is it doing? It's going all the way down. That is...
You guys need disposable horses like mine.
Okay. Scar, you look after
I know what
Kyle.
it's doing.
You look after Kyle. I will go get Johnny Bravo.
Okay.
What's this one? Oh. Wait. That is it. I know what it's doing. When you get on the horse, sometimes it picks a block that it wants to travel to.
You know what? Jurassic Park sounds kind of cool. I'll be honest, guys. That sounded pretty cool.
Is Scar streaming? I think Scar might be streaming.
It sounded kind of fun, didn't it?
Oh! Wait, I'm supposed to get in Ren's stuff. I think that's more important, isn't it? Oh! A creaking! What the heck just happened? Well, there's 2 hermit stuff we got to get now. And my inventory is absolutely foul.
Oh my god, I'm. Oh.
Thank
I
goodness
just
for
need
the bundle.
feathers. Guys, I got the feathers. I got the feathers. It's fine. Everything's okay. I've got the feathers. Oh. I guess that is the good thing about having no tools that are of value of any kind, that if you did die and you lost your stuff, it really isn't the end of the world. Like, it really isn't the end of the world when you've just got a bunch of copper tools. But I do have these golden carrots I do want to cherish. I do want to cherish those. I do have to protect this cow.
Okay, that's better.
Horse. Xisuma, did you get your horse up here?
Control. If
Not yet.
No, that's wrong. Ow!
What incarnation?
Cow, dude, please.
Careful with the drowns, Red.
Use your legs. Swim. Get
Careful
up
with-
on the thing.
I don't want the drowns to kill him.
Cow, you idiot.
I'm
No!
not.
No!
This does not sound good.
Climb, cow, climb. Okay, okay. Everything's fine, Xisuma.
It don't sound it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
That did not go to plan. I also
All right,
lost
Ren.
all of my levels for the next episode, which is, a great joy.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's see. What rubbish have you...
Dude, why?
Oh, that-
You're not picking it up when you're on the horse, I don't think.
Yeah, that's so weird. What the heck?
Maybe it's because you're like
Oh.
too high up or something? Wait.
Dude,
It's
I'm
nothing?
not picking items up. What is going on?
It's because I got pickup priority, so I just need to throw it further away.
Okay. Also, Carl's back in the water, dude.
That's right, yeah. Oh,
Okay, there we
man,
go. Yeah,
the
that's
bundle
everything.
is a
Okay.
lifesaver.
Thank you so much, X.
So-
you're an absolute legend.
So
Let's
the
get this
horse,
stupid
like,
horse out
what
of
the
here.
horse does is it picks a block it wants to go to, and then when you're riding on it, like, it will go back to that as soon as you get off. So it just booked it. It was like, hey, I'm going back to that spot I saw earlier.
Yeah.
Do you want me to try?
Stupid thing.
How are we going to get it out of here? Do you want me to... How high
Yeah,
does
we're
it
gonna have
jump? 2 blocks?
No.
Not even 2? Oh, boy.
Cow is not a very impressive steed, unfortunately.
So where's the... How are we going to get it out of here? Maybe... Can you, like, jump in place?
Wait, I
jump in
think-
place?
Let's see, I think I can jump. Okay, I can jump to if I hit the yellow bar. This is going to be slow and painful retreat. dude.
Can you, like, jump and place a block directly below you?
Not while I'm on a horse, surely.
No? Oh, I thought it was worth a try.
Dude, I don't have the skills for such things. Are you crazy?
Okay, so you're going to go onto that one, to the right here.
You're talking to 36th place in MCC rivals, dude. What are you asking from me, man?
36 ain't bad. It's not bottom.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, yeah. Not bottom. It's close to bottom, though.
You want to go up and to the right there. There we go.
Okay. All right, we got this.
Now your other horse has probably booked it.
Yeah, now we got to find Johnny Bravo. Obviously, Scar's been a really nice friend, and he's secured Johnny Bravo for us, right? Like,
Oh yeah, he totally thought
Definitely.
about that.
yeah.
He totally thought about that and did that.
Well, Scar's horse is here, so you can just yoink that one.
Well, aren't I bringing your horse?
Yeah, that was the point of this whole shindig, dude.
Oh my god. Okay, let's have a look.
Where's Scar?
Dude, I just want to see your base.
Where's Scar gone?
He's
dude?
gone. He's gone. I reckon the other horse has probably booked it back as well. Which is strange. I can't see it. Let's go. I want to see your base.
All right. So we came to see Scar. We leave with Scar's horse.
He's got your horse. We got his.
Wait. Is
It's
this
an
chicken?
exchange.
Oh no, this is cow. Okay, fine. So he keeps Johnny Bravo, and we get horse.
Horse. Yeah.
All right.
Of course we get a horse. I don't see the other one. Man, they just book it.
They reappeared. Hello, here's your
Oh,
horse.
he's on your horse.
Oh, thank you, Scar. Okay, you saved
Thank
Johnny
you.
Bravo for us. Thanks.
We were
dude.
just
told me
about to
to
steal
watch over
yours.
I was
Thanks,
watching
Scar.
over it.
Legend.
Thank you, Scar. Much
I
appreciated.
was watching over it.
Anyway, that didn't go to plan. So,
No. Scar, you
Yeah.
want to come see Ren's base?
Yeah. Let's go take
do
a
it.
peek.
Guys,
Alright,
I
so
just
it's
had a
been
bit
a
of a
lot of work on
brainwave,
that.
right? You know how
Yeah.
the happy ghast, when you get off it, it sort of stays in the same area?
Yeah.
They need to bring that to horses.
True.
Agreed.
That's true.
It's so simple. You get off it, it kind of lingers in the area you got off.
you know the thing, like it already has a lead around its mouth. Like you should just right-click on the floor, and it
That'd be
puts
cool.
like a lead.
Is this a path
Okay, we gotta
here?
go this way, friends. Careful.
Okay.
Did I ever tell you about my better horse idea?
Go for it.
No, we're listening.
Okay. Back in season 8, I wanted a horse update. And the horse update would have given you the ability to dash. Or not like dash, that came with the camel. Like speed. It was like a gallop. So
Mhm.
you could gallop, right? And so you could have this temporary like super gallop. And that would help it be a little bit more better or a little better as a transportation system. Also,
Do you know what that
You
is,
could
though,
have
Scar? It's a speed 2 potion. Just splash it with speed 2 and you get a gallop. You
You
could
can
just
do that with a horse?
retexture it to like super horse food.
ow.
Then you get your little gallop boost. You go faster.
Ah, yeah, with the okay. I thought you actually could make a horse faster with speed 2.
You can, yeah.
But
Splash
you
it with
can?
speed 2, yeah. That affects horses, I'm sure.
Oh, you're
To
sure,
a
but
group?
not sure.
Welcome to False Symmetry's base. To your right, it is
This-
the False Symmetry base
It's so cool.
storage thing.
This is such a cool, like,
Super cool. Yeah,
Day
super
one.
beautiful. Like,
Oh wow.
look at
Starter
the
base
lighting,
build.
man. The lighting is so good.
Ooh, this
Like,
is
False has
neat.
thought about every little bit of lighting in here. So good.
Is it just enough light to not have creeper spawn?
Yep.
Because I don't know. I didn't put that much thought into my lighting.
dude, you can do that with vanilla F3 now. Did you guys know this?
No.
What?
Okay,
Wow.
so like press F3 and F6 at the same time.
F3 and F6. Yeah.
And I was so tempted to say press Alt and F4. Please don't do that.
Oh
Oh, Scar logs
Oh,
out.
light levels.
no! Like, what is all this magic?
So
numbers?
yeah, search light at the top and then put always. Just click always and it will just stay. No, sorry, that's the
No,
wrong one.
light levels, right? It's light levels. You
Oh,
change light
maybe
levels to
it's in the
always,
next
does that do it?
update that they added the extra thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
a little confused.
I'm a little confused.
So I
never
think
mind.
it's in the next update that it will then show you the light levels in the world around you, so you can see
Oh, wow.
where you've lit up the ground. But that's the
That would
next
be
one.
useful.
Yeah,
Dude.
that's like the mod we used to do that, right?
In
That's the
like-
same
We have a
thing.
mob for that.
In like a month or less, we're gonna get another Minecraft update.
Awesome.
That's pretty zippy, isn't
I
it?
didn't- hold on. I got another idea. I didn't finish my horse one, but this is better. This is more timely because that was all 2008, and they added the dumb camel instead of adding a 2-person horse. Anyway, mounts of mayhem. What are we getting, Zuma? You're the snapshot man.
So-
we're getting the Nautilus.
We're getting the
Right.
spear, which is going to be fun for PvP.
Okay.
We're
okay.
getting the Nautilus, a rideable mob, a zombie Nautilus, a coral variant. We're going to get the camel husk, which will spawn with a it's called a parched on it, which is like a desert variation of a skeleton,
Okay.
and then it's ridden by a husk that holds a spear.
Okay.
Cool.
But you know what you're missing in this?
Go on.
It's mounts of mayhem, right? What in Minecraft has had little functionality that has a mount on its back?
Strider.
It's a good one.
The Ravager.
Yes, because you can't ride
This
it.
is a perfect opportunity to get that functionality and temporarily
Yes.
functionality. Tango and I brainstormed this back in season 10. You give the Ravager, rotten flesh, because there's no use for rotten flesh. Let's give rotten flesh a use. And you give it a bunch of rotten flesh, and for like a momentary moment, it's like,
Yeah.
we're buds. We're totally buds, and you can get on it and create mayhem and chaos.
That
sounds
dude.
cool.
That's so good.
And then when it's done with you, and either you haven't given it more, it bucks you off, just tosses you off, and
and
it's
then
like,
kills you.
I'm mad at you now. Rawr.
Dude, that's such a good idea. That's so good.
Mounts of chaos or mounts of mayhem.
That would be a very apt.
Hold on, let me sleep. Let me sleep.
Oh,
I want to see
Real
your
quick.
base, Red.
Wait, sleep.
I didn't get to watch any
Sweep.
videos because yesterday- pain and misery.
Oh, I see it up here on the hill. It looks gorgeous. Wait, it looks magical at night. Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
Stuff like neck stuff is so annoying, right? Because it's
Yeah.
just like a constant dull ache all the time.
And I've been told I have
So
an
annoying.
enormous head, so like my neck muscles are just they
Dude, you
can't
get
handle-
in,
Oh my God,
you
look
get
how
in,
cool that is.
It's the
like
brain,
ache
dude.
in the back of your neck area from being at the computer for too long.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
mixture
happens
of
to me
like
a
my
lot.
neck muscles being weak and old swimming injuries.
Ah,
Whoa, okay, Red,
All
you
right,
got
lads,
some splaining to
welcome.
do.
Welcome
This is
to
cool.
the district of Arcane, the Arcane district of my city.
Ooh.
This is the Enchantarium, so it's an enchanting facility.
It's the
But-
Rencharium?
The Enchantarium.
Oh, I
The
thought
Ren-
you-
the
I thought you said it was
Rencharium.
The Rencharium. And I'm like, I kind of like that.
Okay,
Chat,
let
come
me,
on. That's cool.
let me break the law down for you. It'll make more sense when I break the law down to you.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm building a city, but it's
Okay.
going to be a city that is rooted in magic, like traditional
Ooh,
Tolkien magic. And the city itself is going to be broken up into 3 districts. So in this magic world, there are 3 branches of magic. There's arcane magic, wild magic, and abyssal magic. Arcane
What's
magic
abyssal
is
magic?
like
Bissell. That
We'll
sounds
get
like my
there.
cup of
We'll
tea
get
right
there.
there.
we'll get there.
Is
Arcane
that like a
magic is like
spice?
traditional magic, right? So like spell casting, stuff like that, like magitech and golemancy, that sort of thing. Think Arcane the show. So golems will be powered by like magic essence,
Okay,
like
okay.
this sort of vibes. And this this district, the Arcane district is going to be a bit like a Warcraft 3 human base. Like it's going to look like a very well put together modulated base because it's put together by magicians and engineers, right? So this district is
Okay.
like the
Yeah.
diplomatic center of the city. The wild branch of magic is magic that's involved with life force and elements. So like the elements of rock and iron and gold, and also like the soul and life. So regeneration magic, for example, would be a part of this district. And
Can they
this
fix
district
nets?
is yeah, and this district.
Oh, I've got to see it from all angles, peeps. What on earth is this?
So, massive tree houses and massive structures built within trees and so on. And the abyssal class of magic is the magic that is involved with death and fire. And this district of the city will probably be in the nether, and it'll have like a very dark, like sinister side to it. And the whole shtick to the season is that every single thing I make has like a magic twist to it. So if we come over here to the entrance to the Enchantarium, you will not see fireflies. You will see mana sparkles. There they are. As the magical essence of this building starts to.
Oh, I can see it. I can see the
to-
I can
to
see
form.
the mano. The mano.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the mana essence, the mana sparkles. Exactly.
Feeling manly,
Exactly.
raw.
Yeah. So this district of the city is going to stretch over this river over to that side over there, and then Cleo's going to be on the other side, and Pearl is to the left. So we're going to squish our bases together here, and this
Oh,
district's
so-
going to be in
okay,
this
so-
style.
Bit of base squooshing going on.
So Pearl, Cleo, okay.
Cleo, and then False over the top of the hill, and then Joel
then we
is
saw
like
False,
around
yeah.
the corner there, like that way and to the right.
Okay.
So there's a lot of
Just
squishing happening.
is this a
over
lot
here.
of magic? Are we all everybody doing a little bit of magical things?
No, I'm the only one doing magic stuff, I think. But I think I don't know. Like they might be dabbling in some magic
Yeah.
stuff. We might like start to intermingle the lores in some way. That would be pretty cool. Also,
That would be cool. Can we go in Ren chanting?
of course, you can come into the Enchantarium.
Dude, this
Look
is
at that
this is a
enchanting.
At least
gorgeous enchanting area. Just the
No,
floating
thank you.
candles.
No,
It
It's
is
thanks.
cool.
such a nice touch.
It's still a bit
like it's-
empty. I still need to add like cool pipes and stuff like that in here. But yeah,
I gotta say,
It was
Ren,
episode 1, you know?
I
Shouldn't be
love the build palette. I really like the soft green where you got the copper and the tuff, and then like bits of moss, and it really lets the blue like pop, and the blue feels like the core of the magic to me. I don't know if that's
That's what
what
really
you
hit me was the blue.
you were
I was
going
not
for.
expecting the blue. I like it.
It's the arcane school of magic's primary color is blue.
Ah, love it.
And the wild district will be green, obviously, and the abyssal district will be black. As the
Oh man,
primary
that's so
colours.
cool.
It is
Dude.
neat. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
So that's
Ow.
it.
Ren, you are
Oh,
you are
jeez,
a
the door's
master of
hard.
lore, as you have proven for the last few seasons. I cannot.
No,
This
thanks,
is
man.
cool. This is super cool. This is gonna be
Yeah,
a
I'm
great,
excited about this.
great, like story and the
Yeah,
builds.
thanks, guys.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
this
do
will be
come and
fun.
visit.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
will. I will
you're so
come back.
Far away. You're so far.
We
Oh my
are so
goodness.
far.
I think we spread out a
Yeah.
little too much, personally.
Yeah.
I don't know how you
Well, we
guys
just gotta,
feel,
like-
but we,
Yeah, we're a
do
bit
worry,
far,
Ren.
a bit far apart. Yes, Scar?
I really think you should put the scary people in the overworld too.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, I think if it's in the Nether, it feels really isolated.
yeah, it'll cut your base in
Yeah.
half.
True. I don't know if I have space, though. That's the thing.
Just consider it. Consider it. I think seeing all three of those, if you had them like in one spot, that would be really like
Yeah.
dramatic, like the scary and
And like
all
all
the.
interconnected. And it'd be a
Yeah.
really cool way, like if the blue arcane district sort of weaves into the abyssal district, right? Like the buildings might slowly become more like deathly as you approach the abyssal district through
Yeah.
the roads and stuff. you know?
That's cool.
Yeah,
Skull's right.
that's actually a good point, man.
You want to
are
keep them all
right.
in the overworld. So
I
they're
mean, I
all
do
one
have a
thing
lot
together.
of space back here. Like, if you come
Yeah.
all the way back here, like, there's actually a huge plains biome here, like, big enough for a 3-district city, I think.
Do you
You
have
got a
space
couple
going
spare
towards
hoppers here?
false? Do you have
Spare
space going
hoppers?
towards false,
I
Ren?
got a couple spare hoppers over here.
A little bit, X. I can, like, go almost to the top. Yeah, maybe to where that cow is, as far as I can go. Yeah.
What's
Nice.
back here?
This is my land. This is the land.
Ren's
Oh,
land.
you have way more land than I thought back here. Once we crossed over the back, I
Yeah.
bet you have enough room.
I think so.
Guys, I got to
was-
bounce. I got to get moving.
Cool. All right, X, my friend.
Thank you so
Thanks
much for
bringing
the,
over Johnny Bravo, dude.
The tour.
Appreciate you, dude.
It's going to be an amazing base. I'll see you guys.
We'll see you later, man.
Bye.
Bye, X. But yeah, I should have enough space here, Scott, because I was going to put the arcane district.
People, oh my god, where did the time go? This is like over 3 hours? I'm running out of my little guitar time at the end of the day. Oh my god, I gotta wrap it up quick. When was the last time I even read noises in the air? Jeez, the last hour has flown by. Yo, J-Dub, Power Boss, TBNR Woods for 29, Tiny Cyclops, Chosen Track, loads of Prime subscriptions here. Lime Ghost, thank you for the Prime. Heart Gamer, coming in for 25, and just now Zay. I never know how to say your name. I think I'm just going to stick with Zipper. The J is now an I in my mind. Zipper, thank you for 5 months. Horse abandoned? No, actually, the horse was returned to its home. Or it went there for the first time. Yo, G-Stick, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. Peeps, remember subscriptions gave you access to our Discord server and our Minecraft server. Any type. Karen Cakes is 3 hours already. I know, right? Oh my god, what a good time though. What a great first Hermitcraft stream for the season that was. We've set the tone. We've set the tone now. I'm going to be back again tomorrow, probably later in the evening, this kind of time maybe. So come back in 24 hours or so, and hopefully I'll be streaming again. You really thought you were going to miss the stream? Well, I'm glad you made it. We got a lot done. And we had a lot of good times and good fun. So it's now up to me to go find someone else for you to watch. I think I'm just going to send you to Ren, right? You just saw how amazing his base was. If you want to see more of that, you know what to do. Just stick around. Let's get that thing going. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Most of the messages in chat right now just saying goodbye. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. And good night, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, Ren's streaming. I'm going to send you over there. All right, peeps, enjoy the raid. See you again tomorrow. Take care. Have a fantastic evening. That's it from me. Bye-bye.